I've started the stream.
I'm joining.
Let's play some D&D. Pick out some appropriate music. What we got here? Harpy's Nest.
Making beautiful mistakes.
Making your children?
Beautiful mistakes.
You've been promoted.
That's so much faster just to right click on you guys and join. Dude, like, seriously, it just like put me straight into the game. Awesome.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, right click on you and then join.
While running the table, I can't really do that.
Yeah. Oh, lucky for me. You're running the table now. I really lucked out, guys. Good goodness. Where's the other people at?
They're gonna be an hour and a half late like usual.
Probably.
Who that's, yeah?
My door shrank so much.
I think Taro said he was going to be a little late today. Did we end up opening the door in this one? Or we were working on that?
It wasn't trapped.
Oh, didn't you use the key to open it?
I used it on this one.
Okay. No, the one
And
here
then-
on the one this one is a trap. I know that because you went through in your air form or something like that.
Yeah. No, that was only the first one. Then I had to turn back into a human to use the key. So
Okay.
I can't shapeshift anymore until I take a short rest.
So what are you guys doing right there? I'm not really aware.
We're trying to get into the locked door over here to get the treasure behind it.
Why don't you guys just break it down?
Or maybe Orin maybe tried to unlock it or something. I don't remember. Because
I
we're
can
not,
try to knock it down.
we're not barbarians.
Doesn't look that sturdy. I'm part barbarian, excuse you. Where's my athletics? +3.
Alright,
Gonna- Going to guide myself.
you were in room 2, right?
Yeah, they're in two.
Yeah, so we already know that there's a rune trap. I just can't remember if we actually opened it. I thought we did, or
23, I smashed my shoulder into the fucking door.
Alright.
there you go.
Wham.
Okay. You break the door off its hinges, revealing the room beyond. So inside this room you find a amber gemstone.
I got a shiny. Taurus, I got a shiny.
Hold on.
It's a
I
bit
gotta
far.
roll for this.
Oh wait, no, it's a sandstone tablet in this room.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
that's right. Yeah, we did open a door.
This was the ritual item,
Yeah, the ritual spell thing.
and I put it on
Inside
this
the
card
tablet?
here.
No, what? Can I don't think I can read that.
Perception +2. Okay, hold on.
Well, it's not a shiny.
Sandstone tablet with knowledge. A
Oh,
weathered
perception.
tablet inscribed with esoteric symbols and glyphs. It contains forgotten rituals and ancient secrets. Unlocking its secret could grant powerful new spells or insight into the nature of Athos.
Oh, that's not bad. 8.
If
You can
Taro
get
was
up
here,
to
he'd be very
12
interested in
spells.
all of this.
Yeah,
That's 8. Add 8 perception.
it's pretty much the only one I think I can use. Now.
Not 12.
I will wave this at either Grimoire uh, and Ringside and say, "Do one of you religious folk want this nice-looking tablet?"
So Taro's not here to speak for himself, but I'll have him say he would love to have it.
Okay, and I will hand it to him.
All right.
I was trying to see if I heard the clank when you did the door. Broke down the door. Probably didn't hear it.
Maybe you could go investigate and find out where the rest of the party's at.
No, that's what I do. I just have a question before I start doing that. What all did I learn from the time spent trying to investigate this wall and murals and stuff in this room?
Okay. You investigated the wall for a good long time, and using your headband of intellect, your mind looks at all the symbols and they're wheeling through your head, just like moving in patterns. You're seeing all the patterns and unlocking what the meaning could possibly be behind all these religious symbols here.
I got a picture for that.
Okay, so you deduct that one aspect of it is harmony of the elements. The followers believe in the interconnectedness and balance of the four elements, and they seem to seek to maintain harmony among the elements and respect their inherent powers and roles in the natural world.
Oh shit.
Okay, so the walls teach reverence and respect for the elemental deities, the winged elephant of air, the gargantuan ape of the earth, the whale of the waters, and the phoenix of the flames. And they view these deities as the manifestations of the purest forms of their respective elements and offer prayers and rituals in their honor.
Hold. Do you have all that typed?
Yeah.
Can I get a copy of all that?
All right.
I'm just gonna put that inside. Okay. 'Cause I'm gonna describe it differently to everybody else since I don't know what those things are yet. I don't know if I would know like the phoenix. I would be like it's bird, firebird.
Tell you what, I'll just DM it to you and you do with it what you will.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Got it. Oh.
So he's studying that wall, and Ulrich, she clings to his leg and looks up adoringly at Taurus, the smartest of the half giants.
I was actually gonna say she's probably bored.
No. She's got the hero worship thing going on.
Let's give her a roll for that. So, perception. She's +1, so she's probably got 4. 23. She would have heard that crash. She'd probably let me know that there's a crash over there, and we should probably go look at it.
Oh yeah,
We'll
sure.
We'll start making our way over there.
Squeeze your big asses in there.
All right.
Squeezing.
You squeeze your way through a very dusty hallway. The dust and debris from the collapsed room is nearby there. You find the broken down door into the room with all the pillars of knowledge. Each one of these is a psionic magic item that can give you a piece of lore.
Yep, I'm gonna come back here and look at that one next. Huh.
All the debris from the collapsed ceiling did not notify them. Only the broken door several more feet away in a winding hallway alerted them.
Yep.
No, I would guess that we would have at least checked on you before.
But not for the first crash and explosion, only for the second one.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that.
And then Soul is probably
We got
like,
here.
oh, you come to finally check on me and my broken legs? And my broken
His
arm?
his arm's broken. Do we ever splint his arm or not yet? I know we
Nah,
did a medicine check.
I think it
I
failed.
don't think we. Oh, it did.
I think so.
I can do it.
Um,
Oh, no,
is there anything else? Do I see the traps contraption that's in this room now that I'm on the other side?
Yeah.
Is it something that looks like I could dismantle and take it?
All right. The trap in room 2. No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Built into the wall.
Okay.
More of a magical trap. It's like a rune that explodes.
Okay. I will tell everyone to stay out of that room because there are explosive runes.
When I get this far,
Magical
I
traps.
guess we bring the Grimorn, and he says, "Nah, everything's fine. They just broke the door down. You missed out, buddy." I'm like, "Oh."
I will ask you what was so interesting about that wall that you stayed back there while we were engaged in combat.
I think it means something.
Means you're a coward.
When the stuff there
Those
right
fine
here,
words for more.
I tell him, it's about, it's like the elements work together. Like all one element together. All elements.
Like- Sort of like how Ringsight and Grimorn are two different elements working together.
Like, you know a song? You know, like songs? Like, well, like when Sia plays song, right? You know, when other bard come play song too, different instrument, you know, it like
Yeah.
sound really cool. Like it becomes like a concert. Like that's the elements. They do the same thing, you know? Like it's a song.
Excuse me.
I like water and fire, song of water and fire. Like they like they play together. And teach about I talk about the elemental reference. Let's see, winged like you know I saw the winged elephant, right? And then they have other ones. So there's other ones that are there. Like there's a firebird, and you go more. You see that there was a firebird, and there's big, the Earth big thing like big hairy guy, big hairy thing, like made of rock, like what's his name? The Rock.
Dwayne?
Desverendi.
Dwayne. Yeah, Dwayne the Rock. Back in the thing. And then there's like something else. I don't know what that is, but it's in water. So like maybe something went swimming. Remember that time I got in that water, and I took a bath like that. So something
The
likes to
whole.
take baths. I don't know,
Mhm.
but we find it out. We'll figure it out. But there's different things. So like we know the winged elephant.
Okay,
There's
hold on,
also
hold
a
on, hold
fire
on.
bird.
Hold on. Suddenly, you guys are surprised. There's an ambush. This door over here, next to Grimorn, is thrown open, and a Gith adventurer stands on the other side of the door. And he reaches into his pocket menacingly and produces an amber gemstone, and then he cackles maniacally. And then he throws it on the ground, shattering it. And there's a flash of powerful magic, and suddenly 500
reaction?
pounds of cherries spill forth from nowhere. All right, so Grimorn is covered in cherries.
What?
The Gith stares in disbelief, and then he hastily closes the door, and you hear it lock.
Can I pick up the gem on the floor?
It's broken.
Oh. But I'm covered in cherries?
Yes.
I start eating them. Oh, this is good. Probably
Have
never
they
had
cursed
cherries. Yeah, wait a second. Like, fruits, aren't they like healing stuff and things like that?
These are just
Sometimes.
cherries. They're delicious, but they are just food. 500 pounds, though.
Lizardman!
You could feed
What was that?
250 people with that much cherries.
Oh, yeah?
The hallway's filled with them now.
I'm gonna fill up. I'm gonna.
be like,
I'm putting a
Wait, 500 pounds or 500 individual cherries?
Pounds of cherries.
I open my bag of holding and I clear my way around the door.
I can't even imagine how many square footage 500 pounds of cherries would cover.
I grab a scoop of cherries and be like, start eating them. This is brain food.
Are they seedless cherries?
Oh, do we feel threatened by that?
No, they definitely have seeds. So the Gith found an artifact and was trying to use it against the party, but he didn't know what it did.
And he broke it?
So it's the way the magic item is activated is by smashing the gem, and then whatever was stored within the gem will spill forth. So you could basically put anything in there. That could have been like 500 gallons of sulfuric acid.
No. But I got cherries
Okay.
instead.
You got cherries, yeah. They were storing food in that one.
I got cherries.
So can I get into this with all those cherries in there? Can I even get into this hallway now?
Yeah. You'll make a mess though. You'll be stepping on a lot of cherries. It's considered rough terrain now.
Cherries? I don't want to step on all the cherries. Aw.
I will. Where else do we need to go? I think this is the only way we're trying to go, so I'm gonna swim through the cherries. And I'm going to.
Technically, there's two other hallways you didn't explore, to the north and the south. From room room 5 where you started, the north and south, you didn't fully explore those paths either. So you've got like 3 ways to go at this point.
Well, what we should do about this git that covered me in cherries?
We should
Um,
get them.
You should know.
You guys
Open
need
the door
us?
for me.
How long would it take us to clear the cherries?
Some minutes. I'd say 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah, I feel
Okay.
I put like probably like 100 pounds of them in my bag of holding.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm about to open up my cask and start just filling up the cask.
I've emptied my bag of holding, so I can put a shitload in there. We'll make cherry pie when we're back home.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
Actually,
While
I
we're
haven't
clearing
had that.
cherries, I'll tell you the rest. I'll be like, yeah. It had a lot of other stuff, but I'll tell you later. But yeah.
Alright.
I hope it's
After we clear the way of cherries, I will try to make another athletic check to ram the door down. I'll back up to the back of the hallway and then
Oh,
ram
no.
at it.
I'm gonna move.
Guide myself. Earth, give me the strength of a bulldozer. Woo, 25, not 20.
When you do that shit, I get impressed. I'm like, oh, 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 I caught him there. You see
Where's
that?
the
You did it?
freaking gift?
All right, with a
Oh,
smash, you knock this door down, and just as you're entering the room, this other door closes behind the Gith as he retreats into that other room. So you're standing in a big circular room here. You feel a breeze, and if you look up, you can see light. A little bit of, like, maybe, like, it's nighttime probably still, so you see some stars and maybe the edge of one of the moons above you through a tiny opening that's very, very high up in the mountain.
I
Like
want to
a
start making my way that.
like a shaft runs straight up through the mountain and out some opening high above. And down here, this is like a place you almost feel like an energy in here, like ley lines are crossing through here or something. There's like an energy here, and you can see there's 2 doors to the north, and also you detect a secret door to the south. It's designed not to be noticed very easily, but you can kind of perceive it just barely.
Who sees that?
I want to tell Ulrich to stay with the other guys over here and protect them. Maybe help carry. Is it Sia who has the broken legs and stuff?
Yeah, he had like tons and tons of stone fall on him. He got crushed.
I'll have Ulrich carry him.
He has since been healed up, though, huh? He's at full health now?
What is it? Broken
Yeah,
legs?
but he still can't use two-handed weapons.
Right.
What,
He
Sia?
just has the-
He has exhaustion.
yeah, soul.
Well, his arm is broken.
No, but he did a
Is,
medical on him.
is this the secret door thing?
The medicine check will splint it and allow it to heal,
Yeah,
but it
that's what
doesn't
I
get
did,
rid of
yeah.
his...
It
Condition.
takes 8 weeks to heal
Yeah,
with the
well,
split.
yeah, I couldn't heal him because I don't have the spell.
Yeah. After you do a long rest, you'll be able to.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, so he's complaining a lot about his broken arm. He can't use his bow. He's got to lean against the wall over here.
And he broke his
I was
his
saying,
new
I was-
sword.
Yeah, his new sword.
Great.
Is anybody good at smithing here?
I don't think so.
Smithing. No.
No, we're gonna have to find somebody to fix it.
What about Ulrich? Let me look at her sheet.
No, she doesn't have smithing on her.
No? She is an athletics, animal handling, intimidate kind of girl. All right.
If we use that magical eyeglass thing, can we see if the door is trapped?
It doesn't reveal a trap now.
I'm gonna try to slowly open the door.
What about the secret one?
Which one's the secret one? Is
There's
it
a
this
secret
rock
passage-
thing or?
No, over
or is
here,
it this-
south.
Did Taro
I don't know.
already commune with all these totems?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll be able to tell what any magic item does that you find in this dungeon.
Oh, these totems?
Yeah, it basically gives you a free identify on any of these items here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we have a kind of an idea what sort of.
Which one, Grimorn? Which one was the
The block on the south side
secret door.
wall.
the block?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Gith are in here.
Well, we don't know that.
I know they closed the door when I came in.
Oh,
I tell him, watch out, I'll break this one.
could be a trap.
I just walk up to it. And I say, watch this, no run needed. Are you all ready?
I'm gonna stay close in case it's
Yeah.
a fireball.
First,
I'm gonna stand like behind your legs, and then I'm gonna produce flame and get ready to chuck it as a ready action when you break the door down. If the Gith are behind there.
All right.
so they're readying stuff? Gotcha. Alright, I do it.
DC 20. Sturdy wooden door.
There it is. 20.
Barely succeed. You
Oh,
slam the
well, I
door
didn't
off
get
its
a run.
hinges.
I didn't get a run. I just kind of like did like I tried to do the Bruce Lee thing. Pop!
1-inch punch.
Then I did a 1-inch punch on it.
All right, Taurus, you knock the door down and you charge in, and as soon as you charge in, you're immediately confronted by another half-giant who's charging directly at you, swinging his own weapon.
Does he look like me?
He looks exactly like you.
I'm like, you're pretty. You're pretty, man.
I throw my produce flame at it.
All right. Flames ricochet off numerous mirrors. You are in a hall of mirrors. Everywhere is mirrored. All the surface is mirrored, and it makes it impossible to see in any direction.
Hey guys,
What's up, Skylar?
Hello,
Hey.
Sky.
I know I wasn't
Did-
supposed to be here, but my parents left already, so
Cool.
Nice. Welcome.
Did the flame bounce off the mirror or just like poof?
So your flame hits the mirror and bounces off, and then it creates like 1,000 lights of flame all throughout the hall of mirrors off into the distance, like an infinity mirror.
I
So no fireballs in there.
if I know if I know it's mirrors and stuff, I would like to just swing with my axe or swing with my
Just-
my hammer.
Just start smashing the mirrors.
Yeah, because it's tight in here, right? I'm assuming it's tight.
The strange thing is when you step into this area, like you see how big this room is. Okay, like imagine the section you're in is as big as this room.
Okay, I'm confused.
Like if this room was mirrored infinite times in both directions, like that's what you're looking at. But it's the size of this room, so you're not confined or restricted by a bunch of close mirrors. It's like mirrored
Oh, okay.
surfaces on the
I got
size
it.
of
It
this
sounds
room
like
that it
it's
is.
Like a magic room. Can I make an arcane check?
Oh yeah, I mean it's obvious. It just looks infinite. But the thing is, you don't see any Gith.
Okay. Huh. I'm just gonna stand here and ponder for a second. I'm kind of confused.
I thought they were in there. I heard the door close as soon as I got in here.
Well, this is the big room of mirrors. Maybe there's another
Mhm.
room.
Are the mirrors only like on the edges of the wall, or are they like all in?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the other door, Ninja. Can I?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
A sturdy wooden door.
Is it locked?
You test the door.
Yeah.
No, it's not even locked. You open it up.
Anything suspicious?
So you see a 20-foot hallway. It extends beyond the door. There's nothing of note, but at the end it turns to the left. There's an alcove, a recess, and then there's another similar door. But this door has like a lock. You can see clearly that some sort of key is required to open this door normally.
Can I get Orange
Can
to
I
try
come
to?
there with them?
Yeah, I'll go. Oh, you're there. Yeah. Can you unlock this?
I'd like to take a try. First, I want to search for traps. So that's going to be
We sure can try.
investigation, which is where is it? Let's do that. Type
Alexa,
in,
turn on bedroom.
Minimum roll is an 18.
Okay.
I don't know if that does it or not.
You pick the lock, and the door opens up. You can see into a mirrored room, but it seems as if, like, just on the other side of this door, there's actually, like, a one-way mirror, right? So you can see through into the room, but there's a ladder here that you can climb, and if you climb it, you can enter the room, but through, like, a low, hidden ceilinged area So you'll be like above the room looking down.
Okay.
So he can see me, but I can't see him.
Yeah, you're looking through one-way mirrors through like a hidden compartment in the ceiling of the room that Taurus is in. So you can see Taurus is standing in the corner of the room, and the Gith,
Scratching my head.
the Gith are over here, and they're all like looking in different directions, and they seem rather confused, as if they're like wandering around looking for each other, but none of them can tell where they are.
Okay. So
I
what
look
I want
around.
to do
Hold-
is
hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around, like look behind me, make sure no one's looking at me, and I'm gonna scratch my fucking balls.
Okay, so
Get in there.
Orin, you can also make a perception check on the war chief, but he's at the far end of the room, so unless you roll good, you're not going to notice.
perception. Okay. Cool. So what I'd like to do is say, okay, minimum roll is 16.
16? All right. So it was DC 15, but you notice that the Gith war chief, he's found something. Like where he's at, he's standing by a pedestal, and he's picked up what appears to be a mask. And he's putting this mask on, and it's like made out of polished reflective bone, and it's adorned with some kind of symbols you can't make out from this distance. But he's putting it on and looking around.
Okay. So I get up and I say through my telepathy to the group telepathy, Taurus, I see you. I'm above you.
Oh, what do you see? No, I wasn't doing anything.
Stop that Gith war chief. Get that mask from him. And of course, you see none of this. But I don't know that you see none of this.
I'm in a room. There's nothing in here.
I can't make an attack against the war chief, can I? I did most of the movement this round, I'm guessing. Also, we're not even in an initiative, I guess, are we?
No, we're just. Yeah, we're
Your psychic daggers strike any physical surface normally, so I think they just hit the glass and stop there.
Okay. Then I'll be either knowing that it's going to happen or just going to experiment and have that happen, depending on up to you. But I would like to go ahead and get above. If you can go ahead and do the spacer magic for Tabletop Simulator and put me up higher, you know, as you do.
All right, let me raise my lift height real good. Put you. All right, so where do you want to go?
That looks pretty good. That looks reasonable. About there, but I'm above.
Days in the
I
ceiling.
just promoted you. I forgot about that skin.
Okay, thank you.
Long disconnected there for a second, I think.
I'm
Yeah, I
guessing
did.
that's my turn.
Are we rolling an initiative?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really gone into initiative yet, but I suppose we will possibly go into combat in a moment here. So everybody roll an initiative, and I'll get one for the Gith.
So they did not react to Taurus bashing the door down.
So they did react. They heard it. You can hear sound in this room. But something about this room is preventing line of sight.
That's really cool.
But from this door here, do we see the Gits?
No, there's a one-way mirror you can see through. Well, I guess technically, yeah. If you're looking through the one-way mirror, you can see into the room, the arrangement of everybody, and then there's a ladder that goes up above it where Will is.
Oh, okay. So I would have to climb with him, probably.
Yeah, he's like 15 feet up. Or no, Taurus is, what, 20 feet? So, 20 feet up.
I'm like, yeah, I'm 14 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a roof that's above your head that they could be on.
Yeah.
So 20 is a good number. Has everybody rolled their initiative?
I didn't roll my initiative. Just one.
Yeah, I did.
I'll do one for Taro. He rolls a 2.
I just promoted you.
I'll roll one one for
Myself
Sia. He
salad.
rolls a 4 plus. I guess that gives him like an 8. It's not very good.
I was just assuming that they would just stay out there. 18.
All right, Will.
All right. So what I'd like to do is, can I do? Let's see, a move to get above. Oop. Never mind. I cannot move myself anymore.
Yeah, I locked you in place.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Well, I'm gonna go above the Gith War Chief, and then what I want to do is shatter the glass and jump on top of him.
All right.
So I don't know if or just stomping in the glass might do it, or I've got tools that can probably do the job.
Make an attack
Right.
roll against the glass.
Okay. So that's gonna be. Now it can be with strength, or can I use dexterity?
Your regular attack roll, whatever it is.
Okay. Well
You
then,
want me to eat the rest of them? Okay.
that did not
Thank
work. Let's try that again. 25. Hello, big money.
All right, and then how much damage can you do to the glass?
Okay, so without sneak attack damage, that's gonna be. What? No, try that again. Come on. Thank you. 11 damage.
Okay. It had 10 hit points. You do 11 damage to it. But it's magic glass, and it makes a saving throw, and it does not shatter. So you fractured the shit out of it,
Okay.
but it has not broken through.
I think that's all I can really. Well, actually, you know what? No. I can't use Psionic Knack to do more damage. It's only for
Do
attack
an offhand
rolls.
attack.
I can do an offhand attack. So I'll go ahead and do that.
All right.
So that requires a boom for attack roll. That's a 19 for attack roll.
All right.
And then if I do damage, then
At this
going
point,
to-
it's down to the saving throw. I failed my saving throw, and it still has 0 hit points, so the shattering glass breaks out from under you, causing you to drop down onto the Gith War Chief.
Okay, but now I'm out of attacks, so I can't grapple with him or anything else.
Now, like when you enter the space of the Gith War Chief, he's able to see you, and he had a readied action. He actually targets you with an attack.
Oh,
Falling on him didn't like do any bludgeoning damage or knock him prone.
I mean, it might, but he still gets this off.
okay.
That could almost be a surprise.
You need to roll a saving throw.
What kind of save?
It's a Wisdom save.
Is it from an evil effect?
No, there's no alignment to the mask.
Okay. 16?
16. You fail.
No, I don't. Hold on.
He said, "Hold up."
Jesus freaking Christ. 17?
17 is the required number. You make it.
Oh my God. Okay.
He said, "Well, no, I don't." You roll. Oh. Woo. Just me.
That
Now-
side neck is kind of nice sometimes, I'll tell you that.
Now that's actually a good thing because when you do that, there's a backlash. Let's see. 8, 7, that's 15, and 4, that's 19. All right. There's a psychic backlash. The Gith War Chief takes 19 psychic damage.
What?
He tried to
So
use an
I
ability
saved-
on you, and because you saved, it caused a psychic backlash. He also looks very tired suddenly. He lets out like an exhausted sigh, and
An exhausted sigh, you say? Okay, interesting. Interesting.
all right.
They did not fix the psionics yet. And by they, I mean
Now-
we.
Right now, did I actually land on him?
Yeah. So
So we're both in a heat.
you're in a heap. Yep.
Okay. That means my turn.
And for Taurus, you hear a noise. You hear a shattering glass. You hear a thud. You hear exhausted sigh and some noises, but you don't know where it's coming from. You can't get any sense of the space in this room.
Did you say that out loud to us and stuff, or in our psionic chat?
I did not. I did not. I said what I said before that about the war chief who you could not see, and maybe you've heard the cries of the Gith, but
Yeah. Did you mention anything about it being above?
that I was above you. I just said that
Yeah.
I'm
You
looking
did,
down
right?
on you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that was last turn.
I should have enough reach. I'm gonna try to swing at the ceiling. Oh, is it my turn?
The Gith go next, actually.
Oh, okay.
All right. The Gith War Chief, in a tangled heap with Orin, is going to grab Orin by the face, stare into his eyes, and activate the mask one more time. All right, Orin. DC 17 Wisdom save. You can feel he's like grabbing you not by the head, but by the brain, by the mind. He's trying to control you. You
did
feel-
We have, did we have the Eros Feast?
Usually you say we pretty much do it all the time. Like every day.
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, 21. Big money. Big money. Doing well today.
All right, no effect. The two Gith in between you and Taurus. One of them, he's going to run towards what he thinks is the sound. He goes here. Another one running towards the sound suddenly like appears behind you, Orin. You see him come out of almost nowhere. It's like he just slides into reality, like from almost nowhere. Like it looked like nobody was there a moment ago, and now there is a Gith adventurer here, and he's going to stab at you twice in quick succession. One of them goes far off to the left and misses badly, but the other one, he's got a 23 to hit,
That'll hit.
and he digs his spear into you for 10 damage. Ouch. He gives you a good nasty stab, and he says something in Gith to the war chief. Do you speak Gith?
You do not.
All right, so they're talking at each other in Gith, but you don't understand what they're saying. The other two Gith against the wall there, they listen to the sound. One of them runs towards the sound and bumps into the wall. The other one runs towards the sound and collides with this Gith here, and they both go down in a heap. He still had movement, so he spends the rest of his movement, like half of it, standing up. And they curse at each other in Gith, and he looks around for the noise, and he takes his spear and he throws it in the direction. But he has disadvantage because he can't see a target. He's just basing it on sound. Now, Will, I imagine a 15 doesn't hit you.
No.
All right, so a spear whizzes past you and hits the wall. And it clatters off away from you and then disappears. Well, as soon as it gets
Right
like...
over us.
As soon as it gets
Yeah.
like 5 feet away from you, it just vanishes. All right, that was all the Gith. Krius, what do you do?
So I've seen that through the glass window.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How much movement does it take me to go up the ladder?
It is 20 feet up. So, yeah. 20 feet up,
Yeah,
10 feet over.
Does that seem to be the only way in?
Yeah. Well, unless you go through the door Taurus went through.
And to be able to drop down after.
Well, at any point you can try to break the glass that you're standing on. But it's tough glass. It's magically reinforced, and it can resist being broken.
Can you tell me which way to go as well?
Can I?
Yeah, finally.
Well,
I don't understand.
I
I
don't-
heard stuff.
I don't really know.
You're on the outside of a two-way.
I know, but I don't know what you see. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying I don't see anything. I said that out loud.
Can I? Is there a way for me to tell him like where to go?
I think Will is the only one that's able to talk to you, right?
Well, we can talk to each other, but if you ask me what's going on, I will tell you that I have joined battle.
I'm just asking which way do I go?
Forward, forward.
I'm gonna go up the glass. Okay. And move like to here, I guess.
All right.
Above ground.
Yep.
The glass is still like where I'm at right now.
Yeah, you'd just be way up on top, looking down through the one-way glass. You can see down, but they can't see up through you, or through to where you're at.
Just wondering if I explode here with a fireball, if it would damage that glass.
Probably.
I'm gonna immune myself and cast a fireball on my feet. Try to shatter the glass all around.
All right. Your fireball explodes dramatically. You break a lot of glass, like where you're at and all the adjacent panels, they all shatter and break down. So there's a rain of glass that descends down to the level below. You're going to fall with it probably, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
20-foot drop.
That's fine. I'll take the fall.
I never rolled fall damage for you, Will.
I don't know how much there would be.
10.
Because I was intentional, but I'll reduce it.
Yeah. You can
And then-
cut that in half if you roll a DC 15 dex save.
Try that.
Well, for you, Krius, your fall damage roll is 4 and then 3. So you take 7. If you make your save, I'll drop off that 4.
15, you said?
Yeah, DC 15. It's a tuck and roll.
No, I'm just
Okay. So you take
7 damage.
7. Will takes 5.
I'd also like to use acrobatics to reduce that damage further.
That's what that roll was, though. That was the acrobatics roll.
No, you said it was a dex save.
Sorry, it's an acrobatics check.
Oh. Well, that one's going to be even higher. 30.
Is that the end of your turn there, Krius?
Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. I moved and I exploded a bunch of glass. Did that free Joe to be able to see?
No, it allowed you to enter the room. The glass that's broken on the ceiling makes that part of the ceiling revealed. So normally, if you're standing on the ground and you look up, you'll see a mirror of yourself above you. But where the hole is, you can see up into the hidden compartment where there's a stone ceiling. But the effect of the room still prevents you from seeing in any of the directions, like, around you.
Myself too.
Yeah. Now that you're in the room, you can't see anyone anywhere. You can't even see Taurus, and you knew he's supposed to be just, like, right over behind you. That's the effect of this room. No line of sight. And all you see is a hall of mirrors, infinite rooms, with you standing in it many, many thousands of times.
I guess it's Taurus.
Joe.
I know I walked in at a corner, so I'll try to walk towards the direction.
Sure. I mean, you could even put your hand against the wall. You can feel it. It's, like, right there.
Can I move to this square?
At that point, you would appear out of nowhere and collide with Grimorn.
Ah!
Go straight in front of me.
Just remember, it costs extra movement, because now you're in an ally space.
So that's 10. That would be 20. And that'll be 30.
I guess the ring sight would be able to see through all the.
I'll go here, and when I hit there, that's 40.
Alright, you bump into one of the Gith. You can't enter an enemy space, so you'll have to bump back. But now you know he's there.
So, do I have to swing? Am I swinging blindly, or can I step close enough to hit him?
You can step
while
close
I
enough to
step
hit
at
him.
Yeah, okay. I want to step close enough that I'm gonna hit him. I'll go ahead and rage as well.
Hey, Will, you're doing the wind tunnel thing a little bit.
Oh shoot! Sorry.
Yeah, Will. Fix your shit.
Freaking hard. So excited.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna swing for the fences. Reckless attack.
Alright. That'll hit.
22 to hit.
The Gith tries to raise his shield, but it's not enough.
Cool. I'm not sure how strong these guys are, so I'll just swing away with a one building blade. 28.
Alright.
Yeah. Did I kill him or no?
Nah, he stands his ground. Although, he coughs out like a bunch of blood from the impact.
No, I want him dead. 'Cause I want that spot. I'll do my attack again. Since I'm already reckless. Doesn't matter. 25 to hit.
Okay.
Second attack.
There's no way he survives this. So you do enough damage to send him flying against the wall over here like a baseball. Home run.
Damage.
He ricochets off the wall with a splat.
Cool. Now I got this one. And I tell Orin, like I just say it or silent, like I just killed one. I think I'm close, and I have 5 movement left. Do I have enough to get to like this corner of the square to like see Orin?
Sure.
I'll move that far, and I'll run into Orin. I'll be like, oh, I'm right here. And I'll hit my turn.
Yeah, it's probably a super weird effect. Like, you have to basically, like, stick your face into his 5-foot square, and then he's just suddenly there. Okay.
His turn.
Well, he's in the other room, so he's going to pull out his musical instrument and he's going to play a song about how interesting the secret door is and how he much rather would have explored that than whatever that bullshit is over there. And I'm
More?
sure Taro is there agreeing heartily. Like, you're right. More go into the ladder.
I go to the ladder, and then I will use my action to dash and get to the top. And then, is there still any floor left to stand on up here since Krius and Orin have been destroying it?
He fireballed a section like this, right? So you could probably walk around it.
Okay.
There's another additional little hole over here.
Do I get to the top after a dash action, or how high is the ladder go up?
It's a 20-foot ladder.
Okay, then I just get to the top and then I end my move there, and that's it.
All right, but from there you can look down into the room, so you can see Grimorn. You can see maybe like Taurus and Orin and the Gith over there.
I'll tell Grimorin there's a Gith to your 1 o'clock, and Orin and Taurus, there's another Gith directly to your right. Alright, that's it.
I know.
Thanks. More helpful than anything else.
All right. All right. So Ringsight is going to. He's going to have been following Morg, and then on his turn, he's going to climb up there as well, and then he's going to use all of his powers to try to communicate with the Gith and say, "Oh, Gith, please don't fight us. Let's be friends instead. Wouldn't you rather be our friend than our enemy?" And then, let's see. He does diplomacy with the Gith. And the Gith is not responsive. Oh, that's unfortunate. And also the Gith
I
are
feel like-
psionic,
I
and
feel
he doesn't
Pharaoh's
like
here.
he doesn't like anybody in his mind.
Why are you even trying Ringsight? They tried to bury us in cherries.
Cherries. Cherries.
It's what he would do. All right, Oren, what do you do?
All right, I would like to, at this time, so there's still the Gith by me.
Yeah, he's under you, and he's still trying to control your mind with his mind control mask.
Is there any way that I can get sneak attack damage in this way?
Well, now that Taurus is here, yeah.
Yes? Oh, well then I'm just going to go ahead and do my regular attack. Oh, shoot. Wrong one. This is crap. Well, anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and make my attack. Ooh, nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Now, do I have to roll to confirm?
No, that's
No.
good. That's good. And he was already badly wounded, so I think that'll do it.
Okay.
We want to see that beautiful beam footage.
Roll the beautiful beam footage. That's not bad damage.
All right.
29
Well,
damage.
That's
29
great,
and
that's great.
19, that is 48 damage.
And
The Gith War Chief
That's for-
expires, and the mask falls from his face.
I will have my dagger and just psychically put it up through his chin, and then take the mask in a glaring way before it hits the ground. There are no other Gith directly in our vicinity. Is that correct?
You can't see any.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I would like to.
You were told there's one off to your right, though.
Okay. So I will do nothing right now with that extra movement that I've got. I will wait until next turn.
All right, so
What else can you do with the swift action? You can second wind maybe. Is that a thing you can do?
no.
bonus action.
Fighters.
Okay, then that's nothing then for now then.
You can dash, you can disengage, or you can hide with your cunning action.
I'll hide behind Taurus then.
Fair enough. All right.
In the direction from the direction that I heard you say north.
No, I'm standing right next to you.
Right, but I I
Like
think
I'm
that-
almost touching you.
Right, but in preparation for something coming from the north, as Grimorn said, then I'm going to go ahead and hide behind your leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and have my weapons at the ready.
I tell you to stay close as I touch your shoulder. I'll caress your shoulder a little bit.
Unnecessary. Thank you, Taurus.
The Gith let out a battle cry. They all rush in at the first thing they see. They spot Taurus. He's big. He fills a lot of space. Each of the Gith will make 2 attacks. Taurus, what's your AC?
23.
23.
If,
All right.
if they can see me, they got advantage.
They need a
hold on,
19 or better.
They get advantage against you? Why is
Yeah,
that?
reckless attack.
Oh, okay.
All right. 2 of them hit.
Yeah.
And the other ones will roll again with advantage. And 1 of them hits. So you get hit 3 times. You will take a total of 30 damage from the Gith.
I'm gonna save my colossal endurance. By 20. Well, wait. Is any of that bludgeoning or piercing damage?
Well, they do 10 damage each. You can only do that effect against like one of the attacks, right?
One, yeah, I guess. Is that piercing or bludgeoning?
They're using spears, so it does piercing damage.
That's halved. Rage.
Right. So 3 hits, 10, 10, 10. You could do 5 and 5 and 5.
I'm not gonna reduce it. That's already reduced. 15. 15.
All right, that was the Gith. The heroic charge of the Gith warriors. A few of them got their spears in, but Taurus is a big target. He can take a lot of spear hits. Krios,
I'm good.
Can you again?
you hear a battle cry of the Gith, and you hear Taurus getting skewered,
Oh no.
but you don't see anything. You just hear it up ahead.
I mock them and I go, help me, Grandma.
I get here next to
That's my butt.
Yeah,
I
just
didn't say
remember,
help me like that.
it's rough terrain if you step into his space.
I tell him, I didn't say help me like that. Oh.
no, I still have my immunity going.
If you're size smaller, you can stand in his space, or is it's still rough terrain though?
If you're size small, like a halfling can stand in an ally space, but usually it makes it
I'm a
rough
large
terrain.
creature.
I'm gonna do another
Kinda the
fireball.
same way.
Unfortunately,
Fireball.
like it's like a feature. It's like a class feature, and humans don't have it.
I'm gonna do another fireball on us.
All right, kaboom. Do the others need to save, or do they get the immunity?
Oh, they're good. I still have it triggered.
It works even if you can't see them.
They just need to be in the area.
It's a range.
Yeah, there's no mention.
All right, you fireball, you kaboom. All the Gith are exploded. Ah! Ah! They scream as they die and collapse.
If all the threats, I'll just make sure there's no more threats. But then I wanna do an arcane check now that we can relax for a second.
Yeah. There's magic mirrors here that bend light, so the light doesn't hit directly. So whenever you think you're looking in a direction, it's making it so that you're seeing in slightly the wrong direction.
I'll ask Sia for bardic inspiration as well. I'll pick up some of the glass. I'm assuming that it still has magical properties, it's just not working. But I'll just kind of look at it and compare it to the glass on the wall. And let's see what we got. Oh, That's a dirty 20. And let's see what a bargain creation will give me. Oh, 28. 28 to figure out the function of this glass.
Yeah, it seems as if some sort of illusion has been cast on it.
Oh. I explained all that to the group and be like, oh, this is an illusion spell. That's nifty.
Did anyone find anything worthy?
I did. I
Is there
found
anything
this
good on the
mask.
chieftain?
I found this
Hmm.
mask. I searched the rest of his body. Will that require an investigation roll?
On the chieftain, you're going to find a sturdy spear, a tough shield, a shell armor, and a dirty loincloth, and some crud under his toenails.
Let's think. I'm gonna head out of this room. There's nothing else, huh?
I tell you guys to walk directly backwards and direct you to the door since you guys are lost in the mirrors.
Yeah, with some guidance, you can navigate the mirror room without too much trouble, so everybody can get out.
I tell them, no, don't worry about it. I tell, does anybody have Dispel Magic?
I don't think we can do that on the entire room.
Oh.
I used that
Well-
already, but I don't really want to waste my
I'll
spell.
do this. I'll do this instead. Since we're by a wall, we're by a wall, I'll just keep walking until I hit a wall, and I'm gonna try to start breaking the wall.
All right, you're just gonna do the Bruce Lee move and shatter all the mirrors. That works.
I think
Yeah,
Conan
I'm just
did-
gonna like.
Yeah,
'cause
Conan
I
did it
assume
too.
once we start breaking the walls, that those directions aren't projecting anymore.
Yeah.
So I'll break some of it, just enough that we can kind of get our bearings. I actually want to take some of this glass, some of this illusion.
Sure.
Is there if I carefully break some of it with my my pick, the Cyclopean pick, if I crack it like slightly and kind of just like cut out sections that can fit into my cask, like just big enough for the opening of the cask, and I want to stack sheets of the glass in the cask.
You're only able to get one decent-sized piece of glass without it breaking into a lot of small pieces.
Out of this whole room?
Yeah.
Like 1 foot sections?
You get one mirror out of this. The rest crumble.
Okay. I'll take the 1 foot section. It's pretty cool though.
It is a magic
Pretty
mirror.
cool. I got a magic mirror.
It could probably be used as an ingredient in something. You could craft
Yeah.
something that can use illusion magic in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably try to put it into a like a hand mirror. Like I have an infinite hand mirror.
Like probably all of the glass, even the broken shards, could be like gathered up and be useful just for its as like an ingredient, just magic mirror shard.
Okay. How many? I mean, I'm assuming there's tons of it,
Tons of it, yeah. Just grab as much as you want. It doesn't matter.
like 100 pounds of it.
If you got the space, take it. You can carry a lot, right?
Yeah. I'm assuming that who has the where's the water supply?
It is
for everybody?
broken glass, though. What kind of protection do your hands have?
I just had my desert gloves.
Oh. Because like your desert gloves might get destroyed in this, and so would your hands, I think.
Doesn't Grimorn have heavy gloves?
I don't know. I have a plate armor.
Yeah. Can I borrow them to
Plate,
pick
but I
up?
have plate.
Yeah, can I borrow your gloves to pick up this glass?
Why don't you just take a big piece of cloth from one of these gifts?
He needs something cut-proof. Metal won't get slashed up by the broken glass shards.
Yeah, but they're not gonna fit his hand.
Yeah, probably
Oh,
not.
Yeah, you're right. I'll ask Ulrich for her gloves real quick. There you go. I'll borrow her gloves, and I'll be right back, baby.
All right. So he's gathering glass.
Good point. Yeah.
Ring Sight and Soul investigate the secret door, and Soul opens the door by pressing a button that causes the stone wall to slide down into the ground. And then he quickly stops Ring Sight and says, "Don't go any further." And Ring Sight jumps back with a chirp of caution, and Soul says, "Careful now," and he like picks up a rock and he like throws it in there, and then a giant blade comes swinging across from here to here. Just a big pendulum blade cuts through there, and then a moment later another one cuts through there, and then a moment later another one cuts through there. And he looks in there and he says, I think I see something in the room." And he's spotted that this room has little figurines.
Figurines.
Yeah, he looks and he sees that it's safe to step into this square. So he steps in here and he collects this and this and this. So he's got 3 of the figurines. Then he returns to the entrance here.
What are the figurines look like?
They're extinct animals from the ancient past.
Can I get my character unlocked again?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go into this room, yes?
He tells you, be careful. Look at the blades. They're really hard to see because of the strange shadows in the room. But there's these bladed pendulums. They look razor sharp, and they swing through at a regular basis.
Is there any way that I can jam up these with a disabled device or thieves' tools?
There's a magic in the room. You can't actually see the blades very clearly or the mechanism.
Oh, okay.
But when they swing through, you get a brief glimpse of them like a blur. They have a rhythm to them, though. They go one after the other in a rhythmic pattern. There's about a second and a half in between each one where a person could possibly step through with the right kind of acrobatics check.
Oh, an acrobatics check, you say?
Oh,
Well,
I can give you a guidance for the first one, but not for the other ones. I can't follow you through there.
I will take the help you can give. So I would like to go ahead and collect the figurines.
Yeah, Soul already got the 3 that are available here.
Well, right. But I'm saying there doesn't seem to be a way to stop this mechanism. Like, you know, if we rearrange these figurines in the right pedestals, that it would stop the trap.
Well, you haven't seen anything yet. Taking the first 3 off the pedestal didn't stop anything from moving.
Now, is there any kind of markings on the pedestals?
You look at each of the 3 that are in this first section of this hallway, and you do not see any markings. It's just a simple cylindrical pedestal that has a fancy sculptural art object resting on it decoratively. A whole hall of decorative sculptures of various extinct animals.
On the other side of the room, there's nothing that I can make out that would stop this trap. Like no kind of lever or button.
You see a door at the far end, that's all.
Well, I'm gonna go across.
I gave you a +1.
Thank you.
3 acrobatics checks. That's what we got.
So 33 is the first one.
Nice.
Nice. You get past it with no problem.
Next one is a minimum roll of 23.
All right, so you got past the first one. Did you collect the things as you were going?
Yes.
All right, so you go here with the first check, you collect these two. You go here with the next check, you get these two. And the last check.
Well, if the one passed, then the next one should pass.
23 makes it as well. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't do... Oh, wait, you rolled a 14? 14 failed. You got hit by that one.
I didn't roll a 14.
Yeah,
I
but
rolled-
his minimum roll is a 10, so it always passes, even if he rolls under that.
my favorite
Reliable
ability-
talent.
Reliable talent is the most amazing thing.
All right. You do not get hit. You collect all of the sculptures. And now you're at the door.
So at the door, I don't see any kind of thing to do with the figurines. I'm going to inspect the door for any sort of traps first, and then I will worry about trying to unlock the door. So 22 on investigate for the traps.
Okay, you don't find a trap, and you deduct that it's not even locked.
Okay, then I'll open the door,
All right.
and I've got these figurines. There's nothing for me to do with these figurines yet.
Now. They look valuable, though. They're each worth about 100 ceramic pieces, 1 gold apiece.
Fantastic. My friends, I will go ahead and see if there's a way to stop this trap.
Wait, do those figurines match up with the totems over here?
No.
Oh.
I creep ahead. And I'm looking to see if there is a way for me to maybe stop that trap in the
You come up on another door after turning a couple turns in the hallway.
First, this is the search for traps 27.
You don't find any traps on the door,
Is it locked?
and it's not even locked.
I open the door.
All right, there's a square room on the other side, and you can see that there's a bunch of holes where the door is. Around the door, there's holes where darts can be fired down the hall, and there's like a trap mechanism that you can see looking in from this side, pointed down beyond the door there. That seems designed to kill
yeah.
anybody that comes down that hallway.
I remember that hallway, yeah.
I mean, the thing's huge. It's like a siege weapon. It must fire like tremendous darts.
But still nothing to stop the traps in this room. I can maybe disable that trap, but other than that, there's no way for me to stop what's going on with my friends. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Those blades
Um,
just keep swinging. The only way to stop them would be to destroy them.
Mm.
I don't have the brute force for that. Perhaps Taurus can. But there's not really any point to, because we're kind of back to the beginning at this point.
Yeah, you figure out you are back around to the beginning, but there is this big mechanism here that would have to be disarmed to get through.
Yeah, I want to disable this mechanism just because I want to. But I'm going to explain that to my friends. Friends, there is a large mechanism I want to try to dismantle here to make this place safer. But I remember where this place is. I saw this when I first came in as a bat, and we are near the beginning of the entrance of the hall. There's no reason for you to go past this trap. I shall meet you quickly.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
go
awesome.
around back then. Make my way back over there.
Cool.
Did we ever go through around this area?
No.
I know we saw the dead gift.
23 on the disable device with these tools.
Okay. You step into the room, You see the siege weapon that's rigged to destroy whatever's down at the end of that hallway, and you find a lever that'll disable it.
Okay.
So you throw that lever. It's pretty heavy, and you'd have to pull it away from the door in order to get through that door there. So that requires like a.
Oh,
Decent-
for me to get through, like, because these three squares, these three squares here are taken up by the device, right?
Yes. Yeah. Basically, right here, it is filling those 2 squares. It's about 10 feet long.
I have no need to go through there necessarily, but I do want to take apart this. I don't know. Is there any kind of valuable parts to this? Springs, some kind of impressive dart. Maybe I'll take with me as a little token of my
All right.
victory against the trap.
You begin disassembling it. Do you have any tools?
I do.
Like your thieves' tools, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay. You go to work at the device with your thieves' tools, and when you start breaking it down, you realize it's got a hidden compartment within it.
Okay.
Ooh.
What?
You discover tucked away in a hidden compartment within the trap is a cloak of some kind.
What? Why is that in there?
Okay.
Only
Most
one.
random trap reward I've ever seen.
It was the only
Oh,
thing to
what?
explore in the room. There was nothing else in this empty room except for the trap.
The wardrobe inside the siege cannon.
But it is a big trap. It is like
Yeah.
a siege weapon.
Well, that's interesting. I'll tuck that away and have that identified later. Well, no card for it. We'll pull the card out later.
Well, in
Yeah, I
the
guess-
in the room of records, one of the psionic statues described an elemental warding cloak with 3 powers: resistance to damage from clerical elemental magic 3 times a day, passive ignore harsh weather conditions like sandstorms and cold weather, and a cast protection from evil and good, but it only works on elementals once a day.
All right. Well, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
I
you
don't
got a
have
cloak of the
cloak.
bat. You do. You got a cloak of the
I
bat.
have a cloak of the bat. That's right. That's right.
But somebody else might need a cloak. I
Okay.
don't
That
need
is
a cloak.
true.
You might want to go back if it's a magical cloak. Maybe we go back to the bird totem so they can identify the cloak.
I will go ahead and try to move the thing out. You said there was a strength check to move out of the way. I'll try that and see if I can move out of the way. Do a straight strength.
Yeah. It's heavy. DC 20. Pretty hard to do if you're a rogue.
Yeah. I'll just make a roll and see what happens. But,
Usually a team of men would drag a siege weapon around, or animals maybe.
Yeah, I don't move it around, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go through the other way.
If you
make
call
my-
me, I'll help.
I can, but I'm just gonna go ahead and time my way through the other thing with a 23 to go through my different blade traps. I will go through.
No, when you can just gotta identify it while you're the cloak while you're there.
I'm gonna come up and catch up to you guys. You're back in the
No,
entrance.
I'm
room, aren't
saying just you can identify the cloak while you're walking through that room.
you? Inside here.
We can say that Ringsight inspected all of them, and he could just tell you what your cloak does when you come into room 5 there, near the entrance.
And that's what we'll do. Ringsight, do you know what this cloak does? And then I
Yeah.
will hand it over to him.
I put it on this note card over here. It's got page 3, Elemental Warding Cloak. You can look at its powers there.
I will put it on my character sheet for now. But if someone else wants it, they can easily have it.
Yeah, let's figure out who doesn't have a cloak yet. I got a cloak already.
I don't have a cloak.
Hmm.
What does the cloak do?
It's a cloak, a magic cloak. It does stuff that you need.
Oh, we can't identify it with the owl statues though, or the bird statues.
You just
Right here.
identified it.
Oh, Elemental warding cloak. Resist the damage from clerical elemental magic spells 3 times a day. Is it just any element?
Any elementals, any like divine cleric magic from earth, wind, water, and fire.
Wind, fire, earth, and water?
You could even include lightning or wind or sand-based things.
Oh, okay. Passively ignore harsh weather conditions, sandstorms, cold weather.
It basically
Does
just
that
has to
include,
be
like, being
any
blinded from the sandstorm?
any divine spell. Sorry, what was the
Does that
question?
include the passively ignore harsh weather conditions like sandstorm and cold weather? Does that include like being blinded from the sandstorm?
What does sandstorm do? It gives you like disadvantage, doesn't it?
Well, it gives you
Yeah.
Visibility thing.
Yeah, I don't
It's like
think it would
hard
do
to
that.
see and other stuff.
Yeah, I think you would just
I don't think
passive.
it would do
It
that.
says like
I would assume
it makes you sandstorm proof. It is like a sandstorm mask.
Damn.
Oh.
That's neat.
Cast protection from evil and good and evil, but only works on elementals one
Yeah.
day.
Normally, it would also work on undead and stuff.
So what is protection? Is that the resistance or how does that work?
Protection from good and evil. The spell 5e.
I think it is resistance.
Internet says the protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. You cannot be charmed or frightened or possessed by them. And if you are charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, you have advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effect.
And resistance to damage from clerical elemental magic spell 3 days?
3 times per day.
Oh, 3. Damn. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's a
That'll be
good
pretty
close.
good.
Lucky.
Who's thinking that?
More. And you don't have no cloak yet. But now we do. Hey! Where- Alright. We're gonna go finish exploring this thing.
I think we almost have. Haven't we pretty much
Yeah,
covered
yeah.
every
No.
part of
No.
this?
2 paths left.
Yeah, we haven't gone up into this direction.
Which way have we not
I'll
gone?
we'll start going
Oh.
down this one.
We didn't do 13 and 10 4?
Or I'll let you guys go first.
13, 10, 4, and 12 have not been
12
explored.
12 was very hot. 12 it was impossibly hot, and we couldn't get down that hallway.
And I have the
Well, don't we have the cloak now?
Oh, I suppose you do.
And
Mort can go explore it. If it's hot, can't Chris go down there? It's fire. Don't you have like immunity to fire?
yeah, but I don't know. I have these lava walking boots, and I don't even know if that would work on this.
The cloak only specifically says from cleric elemental magic spells, not damage from every elemental type.
Hello.
It's
Hello.
a tarot.
Arrow?
Hey,
What's up?
No, but you have the harsh environment thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened while I was gone?
A little bit of exploration. There was a room of mirrors that they had to navigate to defeat the Gith. They got a mask from that.
to
They
identify-
buried us in cherries.
Oh yeah, there was a funny little incident where the Gith tried to use a magic item on the party and didn't realize what it did, and it just caused 500 pounds of cherries to spring into existence in the hallway.
Well, sweet. I love cherries.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, we filled up our thing with cherries.
What does the mask do?
It's on a note card at the table if you want to join us.
Oh, I fucked up,
Mind
Ninja.
control mask.
Yeah, it is
I
a
had to
mind
pour
control
out
mask.
I had to pour out all my cherries that I was gonna take out of the barrel.
And you took glass with it, didn't you?
I took glass instead.
Why would you take glass instead of cherries?
I got you. I filled my pockets with cherries.
It's magic glass.
Filled my belly and I filled my pockets, and then I had Ulrich to go take a whole bunch of cherries.
Oh, and there was a room of pendulum blades in the shadows that you needed acrobatics to get through to collect all of the valuable figurines
Sia's here too.
throughout the room. See ya. All right. The whole team is here.
And we just got a we just got two things.
The mask might actually be pretty good.
Yeah, that might be something that
The mask is incredibly dangerous to use, though. The Gith was straight up dying when he used it.
What'd you do?
because he's not
Does-
not as strong as some people like Taro.
Does
Arrow would
is
probably
is it does the 4d8 psychic damage, is that because it's also from the Cyanatrix that it's 4, or is it 4 normally?
No, that's normal.
Yeah. Does
If-
that mean it would do 16d8 with the Cyanatrix?
Maybe, maybe not. Probably not.
The Cyanatrix, it does
Just the exhaustion
4
then.
levels of exhaustion. Yeah.
Well, when we
So,
fix the Cyanatrix, it won't be that bad. 48's not that bad.
Mask of Mind Control.
That's only if the enemy makes a save. So if you use it on enemies that have weak will, then you got no problem.
Taro, what's your wisdom?
Not particularly good.
No, well, then it's probably not going to be good for you.
And you can cast it at will anytime you want. Nice.
It's based
a
on the
saving-
enemy's wisdom
saving
save, though, not his.
No, but if it's their wisdom save.
Yeah, he only takes damage if the enemy makes the save.
Oh, well, but yeah, okay. That might be good for you then. It'll give you dominate. It gives you dominate monster.
Which is exactly up his alley.
You literally can command something to bend to your will.
Getting 4 levels of exhaustion because of the Cyanatrix is pretty hardcore, though.
Yeah, no.
That's
rather-
really,
yeah,
really
well,
bad. That messed the Gith up bad.
We found
Like you can
found the
command.
Cyanatrix?
No. We found a mask of mind control, and it has dominate monster, which is a high level spell. If you cast that on somebody, or if you cast that on a monster, you can literally tell them to stop fighting you.
It's a psionic mask, but it's powered by your stamina. So every time you use it, it's supposed to burn a level of exhaustion. It makes you really tired to use it. But because of the Cyanatrix effect, it makes you 4 times as tired, so it's almost deadly to use it.
If you fail it twice, you would die.
It's
If you
automatic.
use
If you
it-
use it twice,
Oh.
you die.
Yeah. If you
Well,
use
then
it
wait.
twice, you die.
Wait, so what happened with the chieftain then? He used it twice.
Yep.
No, he only used it once.
No,
Right?
he used it twice.
Yeah, he tried to
No.
use it twice. I guess he was supposed to be making death saves right there at the end.
Take the-
He had a unique trait that he could, like, have 1 hit point when he was supposed to be dead. You know that one?
Okay,
Like half-orcs have it. He took it as a feat when he became the chieftain.
Relentless endurance.
You also got
Yeah,
the scroll, if I'm wrong.
He had plot armor.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, we just
I'll
totally-
give you that.
So are we going down? Or is more going down this hallway?
Choose your hallway. Who goes first? Sacrificial lamb.
Go.
Where
I
are
would
we
like to
sending
go.
Morg to the hot environment?
No, Oren's
I
going
got-
the other way.
Oh wait, no, this hallway. I thought
Can
it
I
was this
have the
hallway.
mask, please?
Yeah, I give him the mask.
Thank you.
Any of my protection protects me against the heat in there? Ninja?
Now, what does your
Like it.
protection say? Immune to fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make you immune to the fire damage up here.
Let's go more.
Okay. If I just follow you 5 feet close, it's not gonna damage me.
You have
You're-
that. You have the cloak.
That only reduces damage, not makes me immune.
No. Harsh environments. You're immune to harsh environments too.
Is that
Oh,
what it
it's-
said?
It's
The harsh environment thing
actively
is-
ignore harsh weather conditions.
So the harsh environment thing, that's good for like 100 degrees, maybe 150, but like over 200, stuff starts to burst into flames, and that's where you
Or
need
if
fire immunity.
If you stay inside of 10 feet of me, you'll be fine. So I could
Okay.
have one person or 2 people in front of me, 2 people behind me, or Taurus in front of me. Taurus
Oh,
in
okay.
front of me, and then.
Fine, I'll go in front.
Yeah. And then we just follow.
All right. You creep through the hallway. It gets super hot when you get
Um,
down to the end here. There's a portcullis
on.
that you can't get through.
I will go slowly and stealthily and try to check for traps as I'm walking up.
Well, the trap is obvious. It's a hot hallway.
Okay. So I'll just kind of walk through here. When we get to the portcullis, what do we?
Okay, so passing the portcullis, you can see like in the room there. If you look in, what you're gonna see is we have multiple things going on. I'm gonna try to draw these. There is like a. There's an object here, and there is an object here. Let's see, what should the other color be? Green, I guess. And there's an object. Let's see, here. And right in the center of the room, there appears to be like a box. Actually, let me get a treasure chest. Fancy it up. It's actually a fancy treasure chest right in the middle there. Woo!
I like treasure chests.
The other things in the room are like staves that are stabbed down into the ground, or like a little pylon of some kind with like a crystal on top of it, crackling with energy. And they seem to be directional, right? So this one, the red one, is facing towards the door, and it is projecting superheated energy just straight from the plane of fire, and it's just blasting like a blast furnace out through the portcullis into the hall here, turning the whole hallway into like incredibly superheated. The air is burning, the fire is like licking the wall here.
Can I keep that?
Oh.
Carry that around?
You can't reach it. Not from here anyway.
Not yet.
You also don't see any entrance into there, and you don't know how to open the portcullis.
But the corridor keeps on going. No?
Well,
Wait. Is it a door?
portcullis.
A portcullis can usually be raised with a mechanism, but you don't see it.
But it says it can possibly be broken.
Then athletics or 30.
Ugh. I might need milk for this one.
DC 30 though, can you do it?
Bardic inspiration.
That's what I was waiting for. My boy's here. My boy Blue's here. All right. I'm
Hit
gonna
it.
throw that on there. Let's get this. I'll go ahead and burn a rage as well, just to make that happen. So I get that.
Can you get a bless? Or no, not bless.
Can I get a
Guidance?
guidance? I probably don't need it. Oh, I'm gonna need it. Hold on.
Yeah, 3
Uh, I need 3. Let's make this happen. Oh yeah, we got it.
We got it, ladies and gentlemen. We
All
got it.
right. Well, you're like, screw this, and you just bend the bars until you can, well, until a medium
No, no,
creature
no.
could step through.
I try to bend the bars. I'm just not getting it, and when he does a song, I'm like, I am the tiger.
So rather than lift the portcullis by its normal mechanism, you just bend the whole portcullis until it's at a 90-degree angle and somebody can walk through it.
Hilarious.
And I'll just move out of the way right here and just kind of like,
Can I try to,
after you guys.
can I try to pick up this staff and with the crystal of fire?
All right. When you touch it, it falls apart, and the effect ends.
No. we hit that from just screens. No.
Oh, so we're not gonna burn to death anymore?
No. Let's open this
Aw.
box here.
Now hold on, Chris. Much like the previous one, there is some kind of cool breeze blowing here.
It's cool island breeze, brother.
Do you really want to touch that chest where that cool breeze is blowing?
No, but can I try to grab the staff then? That does the breeze.
The staff, it's swirling with these sort of like crystals. They're floating all around it. So when you reach your hand in, your hand starts to get really, really cold. Do you have any protection against cold?
He has half plate gauntlets on.
Oh yeah.
If you don't have immunity to cold, putting your hand in here is like dipping it into
Liquid nitrogen.
liquid
You can feel
nitrogen.
it, though.
Yeah,
No,
yeah. Just as soon as your hand starts to get close, it gets very, very cold and numb.
Can we smack it with something? Can I throw a firebolt to it?
You attack it with a firebolt. Roll to hit.
Huh. Interesting idea.
It's a thin pole though, so not easy to hit.
It's right in front of me.
You can try it as many times as he wants.
I haven't done that in a long time. Firebolt.
Can I scooch down this hallway?
Alright.
Yeah, but you have to like spin out and move sideways through the hall.
19 to hit.
All right, you hit the pole.
With, 18 damage.
The fire stick you picked up, Grimoire, it doesn't have any. It didn't retain any properties, right?
It just
No,
crumbled.
it's crumbled.
No.
It's gone.
So that one is gone as well.
The gem is still there. There's still a gem, there's still a pole, but like when you touch it, it falls apart.
Okay.
Like whatever magic or enchantment was like in it, like when it's disrupted or interacted with, it kind of like just turns into several pieces and falls apart.
And what do we see in the corner, like the other corner?
There is a green staff.
Might want to destroy it before we try to touch that stuff.
It's gonna be destroyed by touch.
I don't know.
Is it going this way?
Yeah, it seems to be pointed towards the wall next to Morg there. Although you don't see anything. Nothing is visible.
Hmm.
Oh, that's great.
Should I touch it?
Yeah. Go and touch it.
You said don't touch it or touch it.
Go and touch it. Go.
Don't touch it.
I'll try to open the chest. See if it works.
All right, you open up the chest. Inside the chest is a clay pot. A sealed clay pot.
Hot pot.
Was that part of the? That was part
Hot
of the
pocket.
items. Huh?
Yep. Clay pot of elemental binding. In the presence of an elemental, you may use an action to open the pot in the direction of an elemental you can see within 30 feet. And it must succeed on a dex save or become trapped within the pot.
I want to keep that.
Is this one acid?
It's a greenish crystal at the top of the staff.
Could be poison,
It's sort of an aqua green.
Yep. I wouldn't fuck with it.
Can I keep this spot? Anybody is against that?
See it, man. That's not all up your alley.
Can't wait to capture Morgan there.
Why would you want to do that?
Just
Who's
play a
that
trick on you.
Pokemon?
Can you put it on a
Pikachu!
Pikachu, I choose you. I'm a grown man.
It's Jigglypuff! Fuck!
Use Thunder Smash!
I'm a grown man. I can't do that.
Okay.
Did the ice gem fall? You said it fell on the ground and it's intact. Can we take it?
Yeah, you can take the 2 gems. There's a ruby, and the ice one was an amethyst.
Okay.
Ninja, can I make it our Arcana
Sapphire.
check?
It would be a
Check out what's
sapphire.
going on here?
If it's
Okay.
Blue,
Roll it.
Okay.
Ninja blue is a sapphire.
Sapphire. All right. What's amethyst? Purple.
Yep.
Yeah, purple.
First roll
If
tonight.
if I hear you guys say anything about having a gem on the ground, like I peek my head in, and I'm like, shiny.
19.
Okay, you do an Arcana check. What's here? You can't see it. It's like invisible, but it's a vapor. It's a vapor. There's some sort of gas being projected in the cone from this staff, like a magical vapor. It doesn't seem to be poison though. It's elemental in nature. It comes from the plane of water. That's what you can tell.
Can I try to pick it up?
Okay. You try to take the staff and it crumbles apart.
No,
An emerald. An emerald just falls to the ground.
Yep, I'll pick up the emerald.
All right.
Pokemon Omega Ruby.
Oh my god. I love it. Oh! I saw the gem. I'm like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Tell me gonna get the random magical effect done.
If we're done here, I'll go ahead. Walk down the hall.
First,
We'll go and join.
would you store these in your earring? And I hold up both the ruby and the sapphire in my 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, sure, of course.
Now hang on. Will, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now, Will, they were doing a bunch of stuff down that hallway, and they were very sidetracked. Like, you had come down this hallway to explore. In the time before anybody could get here, you hear them working. Some of them are conversing in the main area. You snuck down the hall. You found a door. What do you want to do down here?
I want to first investigate. So there we go. Boom. I roll for traps, and then the one after this is for disarming.
Okay.
21
Right away,
traps.
you notice there is something odd about this door, right? This door is reinforced. You can tell that it's kind of like covered with a patina of like rust, but it's like an iron-banded door, very, very secure. But it's not secure from this side. It looks like it's meant to keep you from coming into the hallway from the other side. And it's got these like big springs attached to it. Like this big spring steel apparatus, like it could snap the door shut and hold it pinned shut.
You're trying to trap something inside.
Yes, so like the trap would keep you in room 13 if you went through the door. You could push your way through, but then it would be really hard to open it back from the other side.
Well, that's scary. I don't want to go in there now. That's
Well, we just have to have to have somebody else on the other side. who's
okay.
out
Well,
of character.
I at least want to open the door. I want to open it and see what's inside.
All right, you push the door open, and it's got like that springiness to it, like a lot of store doors have, like where you have to kind of like give it a little bit of a push, and it opens. Not doesn't require too much strength, but it does have some resistance. And when you look into the room, the ground isn't stone. The ground is just like rippled sand all the way across. But in the center of that rippled sand, you just see a Gith hand sticking up, and it's like sort of like gnarled up in agony, but it's holding on to a little hourglass.
That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in there right now. I'm going to kind of casually walk around back here.
Alright.
I see my friends. Say hello, friends.
They meet you in the middle
walk-
because they just finished at the other end.
Yeah,
you can walk on quicksand,
that is true. But that's not.
and
the
I
issue.
will tie off to you.
That's not the issue. I explained about this door. This door is designed to spring shut to hold something in, and not let it back out.
Well, I'll keep it open. I'll send the door and
Oh.
keep it open.
Maybe.
Ulrich might do the same. You know.
So, if I go in there, you'd be able to open the door and let me back out.
Basically, it doesn't have any handle on the other side. It only has a handle on the hallway side.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I suppose that makes sense. All right. I will go. I will go. And so, when I go in, all right. I go in.
Hold on. I'll give you. I'll take my my chain of what do you call it? I have a rope. Sorry, a chain attached to my Cyclopean war pick. I will. I actually up
or
to
Taurus,
40
I
feet.
don't think it's worthwhile to do this. If it snaps shut, I think it'll snap right through your chain.
I'm gonna hold the door open. I'm just gonna hold the door open.
Wait. What is he doing?
This door
But I
is
was gonna
designed to
give
snap
you-
shut.
I'm gonna give you something to tie off to. Is what I'm saying. You tie off to me, and hold on to my chain, and I'll hold the door open.
Just hold the door, my friend. I don't want you
Okay.
to lose your chain. So I'm going to
Okay.
run in, making my feet light on the floor, and grab the hourglass. What happens to the door?
Okay, so there's a magical effect in this room when you enter it. As soon as you enter the room, normally the door would snap shut behind you. Normally you'd not be able to leave the room, but in the center of the room there would be this tempting hourglass artifact in the middle of this big round room. The Gith went towards it. When the Gith went towards it, the room started to vibrate, like it's vibrating now as you go across it towards the center of the room. And this vibration gets more and more intense as you get to the center. Now, if you were not able to float on silt the way you are, with your body equilibrium effect, you would be sinking into the ground, because this is like when an earthquake happens and the liquefaction in the soil
Oh yeah.
causes you to just sink into it and suffocate. So you would drown in the sand and die in the middle.
Into almost like a water. Yeah.
in the middle of this room. But you walk on the surface of it, you get to the center, and if you want, you can take the hourglass from the dead Gith.
Okay. I do so.
Who's got that crystal from last time?
We don't know about that. It's just a circular room.
Crystal.
The crystal that lets you see secret doors.
That's,
I think that's.
that's you.
Uh,
That's ringside.
That's Ringside. Hey, maybe Ringside should pay attention here.
I would. Did you not hear me just now?
Yes.
He's trying to get up there. I'm blocking the way because I'm holding the door open.
Well, you know what? If I am
I
totally
responded. I just wasn't sure if I had it.
well, but listen though, if I don't feel myself in any particular danger at this point, I'd like to search myself and see if I can find the gift down there or anything else.
Yeah, if you want, you can dig around. With a little bit of digging, you can get at the Gith.
I can swim in silt.
It's not silt, it's quicksand.
Okay.
So it's very nasty muck if you get down into it. But you could reach around in it. The Gith isn't that far under the surface. He just couldn't get any footing, and so he sank. But
And suffocated.
he suffocated just like within inches of the surface.
I'm unable to find the secret door, so I'm going to start walking my way out.
It seems like if he had any items, he must have dropped them while he was scrabbling to live.
So I walk out with the hourglass and say, "Hey, what do you make of this?"
The hourglass is a powerful artifact.
Ooh. Wish you
Can,
could
we,
identify
can
that
ringside
for
take a look?
photos.
So, or?
I will do so.
Why don't you step up there? Yeah. I'll back up into the corner. Squeeze. Squeeze past.
Sandglass of time manipulation, a unique sandglass filled with a shifting mixture of colored sand. When turned over, you gain the benefit of time stop, but you also age an entire year for each turn that it lasts.
Oh shit!
It is a cursed artifact and literally feeds off of your life energy to power itself, making
does
it
what? No.
very unpleasant.
Dude.
Hold
It
on, hold
takes
on.
a year off of your
Way to
life for
reverse
6
the
seconds of
effect.
time stop.
Well, time
Might be
stop
more.
is what, like a D4 plus 2, so it can be 6 years every time you use it.
And anyone can use this?
All you have to do is turn it over.
It's a time stop, but it takes
Well,
years off your
okay.
life.
No question. If I become
Yeah, this is very dangerous. So I'm just gonna keep this.
Who has the longest lifespan here?
Oh wow.
Yeah, an elf might not care so much.
might
Yeah,
be me if I become a fire elemental.
But yeah, what if you're an elemental then do it, or does it just affect your human lifespan?
That's a mysterious question. I don't know.
The elemental doesn't.
I don't know. It's like, does your lifespan temporarily change when you go into an elemental? Because
Well, there's
No, it's-
greater elder elementals, so maybe getting older does matter to an elemental.
so wouldn't that just make them stronger?
Maybe.
Yeah, you become strong.
There's a lot of questions here that we need to try out more.
It'd just be time stopping all day, every day. It's like
Yeah.
this is like my room of spirit and time in Dragon Ball. Like I'm just powering up the more I do it.
Yeah. More.
I feel like under usual circumstances, if someone like made an artifact so powerful they could indefinitely stop time, then the gods would get involved. But in this situation, I don't know.
I do want to reiterate, it's a cursed artifact, and it feels incredibly unpleasant when you use it.
How long do half-elves live in Dark Sun?
250 years, maybe. I don't know. It's got to be more than a human, right?
What, the helps?
Half elves.
A elf?
If you-
Wait,
if you
that's old.
If you age a year in an instance, I'm sure there's some way you're gonna get like exhaustion or something.
No, only the mass does that for some reason.
Yeah.
Well,
When you come up to here, ringside, did you
I looked
see
it up.
anything?
180 years is the lifespan of a half elf. So that gives you a little more leeway with this artifact than with a non-elf.
Don't give it to a half track. They don't have a long lifespan.
2 days.
Does a ringside see the anything special in the room? What the special does?
Ringside.
He's at the doorway.
That depends on what Mr. GM says.
All right.
By the way, I can't control my guys. Yes, I am following the majority of the party.
Yeah,
Okay.
move to your
So
character.
you have the crystal that reveals things. You gonna use it here in this room?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So when you put the crystal to your eye, you can tell that there's an illusion at the far end of the room. That's not actually a wall. That doesn't actually exist. So to you, you
Okay,
just
we'll
see
find it.
an entranceway into a long hall. At the
Mhm.
very end of that very long hall, there's
Well,
a door.
fine. There's a very long hallway behind that wall with a door
So
at
the
the end. And I don't
problem-
know what's behind the door.
Problem is, this is quicksand, and only Orin and I can walk through it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so
Hey, where's the flying carpet going?
Parked outside, I think. Room 5, maybe.
so ringside has the time stop thing?
You guys go.
Yes.
Just go, or send us a rope, and maybe we can go across.
Yeah,
I will follow the
I'll let
flying
Orin go
carpet.
first.
I mean, would a fly work? I mean,
Probably, yeah.
We need to get out. Get
Um,
ourselves across.
He's just gonna call the magic carpet. You guys might be able to just go across. I'll have Ulrig follow us and hold the door open for us. And I'll change my weapon to the Silt Strider so I can walk across. And I'll go first. Into the hallway.
Are you gonna
else
go-
coming with me?
Orin, are you gonna go?
Yeah, I want to go across.
Wait a minute. You're able to walk on sand too?
Yeah, I have the Silt Strider weapon.
Silt Strider? Okay, cool. When you get into this hallway, something happens. Tremendous gust of wind, like a vortex, comes blasting down this wind tunnel here. And it threatens to knock you off balance and push you back into the quicksand. But because you can walk on the quicksand, like, this trap doesn't really pose a threat, and you're strong enough that you can navigate the hall. And if Taurus goes... He's
I'll go behind
so
him.
big he plugs up the hallway, so whoever's in front of him would just cannot be pushed back further than him. And if you're behind him, he blocks the wind, so you don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Push
you,
on through, like
you bully your way past the wind like, ha!
I'll stay. I'll yell behind him like, "Stay behind me!"
We don't really have a choice.
Exactly.
Towards the end of the hall, the wind, like you pass some sort of magical point, and there's no wind anymore at this end of it. So once you get to the end, you can freely just interact with the door.
I'm gonna try to check the door for traps. I see Orin and everybody do it all the time, or I see Orin do it all the time. I'm like, that's what we do, right? I look back. I'm like, check for traps. Okay.
Investigate.
I'm gonna check for traps because I think that's what I'm supposed to do. I tell him, nah, it looks good, man. It's fine.
You're doing good, big boy.
It looks fine.
Uh,
Gonna open that door now?
yeah, I'll try to open it.
All right, you open it up. Inside, what is revealed is a beautiful room, like a shrine, a temple, an altar. Sacred. This room just reeks of sacred. It feels calming and natural here, and in the heart of this room, in a bed of mosses and leaves and vines, you find a very large, very beautiful seed, the petrified seed of life.
Wow.
I yell back.
Identify.
I say,
Putting it on the
"Where's
note
our
card here.
druid?"
It has the power to create an oasis for a period of time. Probably like a year or something.
Holy shit.
And then
It just magically vanishes.
So this thing operates very much like a magic fruit. So with a magic fruit, you can kind of multiply them. So there's a way, like when you grow the petrified seed of life into a tree of life with a little oasis. If you cultivate it, if a druid cultivates it and helps it grow, you could get more seeds from the fruit of that tree.
I'm gonna give the. We're gonna hand this directly to Morg when he comes into the room.
Can we come into the room?
Yeah.
I don't have silt walk. I can't go over there.
And I don't feel like I can
No,
rest
no.
the fly on this.
Oh, okay.
Bring it back.
Yeah, we'll bring it back to you. What about this door?
We have to hold the door open.
The lady's keeping the door.
Yeah, in this really ornate, fancy room, there's a second door adjacent to the door you came through to get in here, similar to the first. Do you check it?
I'll let Orin do this one this time.
I
Now
would
that we
like to
can-
check it.
He
Ninja.
can get in front of me.
So this roll will be a little different. If you investigate, that's 23 for looking for traps.
You don't see any on the door. It looks fine.
And I'll open the door.
Sia, did you have a question?
Yeah, has it been an hour since this room right here? or has it been shorter?
All of the stuff that you've been doing in this dungeon happens pretty rapidly. It hasn't been more than 15 minutes, probably.
Oh, then my fly should still be active.
Well, do you want to go across? Down the wind tunnel
sure.
and into the room?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I'll put you in room 10 over there by Taurus.
Wait, it's up to 10 minutes. Has it been 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. We already went to a whole nother section of the dungeon and stuff.
I told Taurus it took 10 minutes for him to gather glass from room 8.
Okay, then never mind, I can't cross.
Alright. Orin, you see a room. This room, despite it being nighttime outside, this room is full of beams of intense sunlight that pour through small openings in the ceiling.
Wow. Okay. So that's magic.
At the far end of the room, there's an altar that has an amulet resting on it. And it's gleaming brightly with energy.
Some kind of an amulet of the sun.
You know who would like that? You know who would like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Sun Cleric.
Oh, what's her name?
Let's figure out what it is first.
What's her name on here?
That's going straight into my pockets.
No, what's her notes?
It's Soul's contact from the Veiled Alliance.
Sadira.
Sadira. I'm trying to find in my notes here. But anyway.
What's the item, Ninja?
The item in the room is the Sunstone Amulet, a radiant amulet embedded with a rare Sunstone gem. It can harness the powers of the sun.
I check to make sure there's no traps on the amulet before I take it off the pedestal.
Well, hang on. The room, as I described, is full of bright, intense beams of light.
You have to dodge them.
Are those lights damaging?
Have you ever seen the Resident Evil movie? Have you seen the hallway scene of Resident Evil?
Like that?
Yes, I figured that.
Like that?
Is it the Resident Evil mirror trap thing where the laser is just like it instant kills you if you touch it? It just sets you on fire and you die.
If you step into this room, 8 scorching rays will cut you into pieces.
Leon moment.
But if you have a high AC, you can probably dodge in between them. Or if you have some elemental protection, fire ain't shit.
Well, I've got some fire protection, but not that kind of fire protection.
You either need to be fire immune or very, very, very hard to hit.
If you tell me if we discuss that, I'll walk back and I'll carry Grimoren over here.
Okay.
If he'll let me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those look hot.
When I walk into the room first, before I see the scorching rays going off, and one of them goes after me, and we know that Grimoren is immune to fire, then I'm going to go ahead and let him come in and grab this.
I'll walk back.
Yeah.
I'll walk back down the hallway. I'll cross everything and I'll just like get the gust of wind and just like, ooh, that tickles. Then on my back. I'll walk across the silt and I'll tell them, Grimoren, we need your help. Can I carry you across here?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll carry Grimoren and we'll walk down this thing and I'll carry him. And I don't even know I should let him go. I'll just keep carrying him all the way through the threshold and put him over here. And be like, look at this room, Grimoren. Your favorite. Fire.
I'll walk through it.
Your favorite. Fire.
And I'll grab the amulet.
All right, hang on. You're immune to all this. I just want to roll it to see what happens. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scorching rays. So that is a 7th level Scorching Ray effect.
Oh my.
And they have a +10 to hit. So that was like 20, 28, 11. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. So it's like 11, 26, 11, 23, 21, 20, 11, and 28. What's your armor class? 20?
23.
23? So some of those would have hit. Yeah, that wouldn't have been so bad. Even if you weren't fire immune, you only would have taken some damage. So you get across the scorching room. Probably feels nice to you, all this fire hitting you.
Mm-hmm.
And so sitting here on the threshold is the Sunstone Amulet, shining brightly.
What does it do exactly?
I'm gonna leave the table. I'm gonna stay on the phone with you guys, but I'm gonna get off the table.
All right,
What does it do exactly?
I'll put it on a
Harnesses
note
the
card.
powers of the sun.
It does the same thing that the room does, actually.
Cast a bunch of fire rays.
If you use all the charges, yeah. It's got 7 charges. Each one can be used to upgrade it.
I'll help carry Grimorn back across the silt when we leave here, and I'll hand the. I'll pull once we get back to number 5. I'll pull Morg aside and I'll show him the seed, and tell him about the oasis we found and what the seed was doing.
Oh, I
Until
like that.
He can make more.
I like that stone amulet. Some stone
So make sure you get the card for the seed, Morg.
amulet. With with an item like that one, my ability to add fire damage when I trigger my phase, would it affect the spell that comes out of that amulet?
I think spells cast from the item are probably cast at the base level.
Without the effect of
What exactly does it do?
8 rays that do 2d6 each.
scorching ray, pretty much.
You could aim it though. I'll let you use your attack roll.
Thing is, like, you have all these items, and I think a better idea would be like just go find some, to go make some loyal followers.
Well, he does that all the time.
Well, I mean, to use the item to make some loyal followers.
All right, by threatening to
I
shoot them with
trust
scorching
on
rays.
You, Flame Shard of Ock Monroe.
This one specifically, I think it's actually something the Sun Priestess would like
That's true.
to have.
That's just because of the name.
Thematically, it is an item. No, it is part of her religion. She is the Sun Cleric, and this is an artifact of the Sun Clerics from ancient times. So, thematically, she really would love this item as a gift to Sadira. This would be powerful.
We already
she's
have
already,
too many
like-
gifts for Spira.
She's already like the one at noon and just destroys everything.
That's true. But on the tier item shop list, she has items, and if you wanted one of her items, you might be able to say, "Hey, we've got this Sunstone Amulet. You want to swap?"
Maybe she has a firestone amulet.
Well, what I would imagine is that what she would do is she would give it to one of her like Templars or people that she is in training for. She has in training.
Yeah, one of the Veiled Alliance, probably.
Right.
Seems like the Sun Lord is like close to the Fire Lord.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Maybe they're one and the same. Okay, so that's everything for this dungeon. You've explored every corner of it that you could find. You guys can grab your note cards off this board, grab your figurines off this board.
Okay, you grab the blue. No, sorry.
Yeah, can someone grab my stuff too?
So
Sun amulet.
all those items are on this note card here. I'm going to put it in
Okay.
front of Orin.
But who has the amulet now? Don't you have the amulet now?
Yeah, I do, I guess.
Okay.
I'll carry it. That doesn't really matter if we're gonna exchange it.
No man left behind. Is everybody off? All right. Looks like
I'm done.
looks like it.
Can we take a long rest? We start climbing again.
Sure. Yeah, you can rest wherever. You want to rest here in the temple? It's a good spot for it.
So, good spot.
Now that the Gith are dead, it's got shelter.
And I'll be able to heal. I'll be able to heal our friend over here.
Yeah. See us all patched up.
Ninja.
Yeah?
I want to look for some wicked elephant items.
Mm-hmm. You find a bunch of sculptures in here that are related to the winged elephant, but you don't find any items of particular religious significance.
Oh, you guys weren't here. Sia and maybe Skywell wasn't here yet, but Sia and Sia and Taro, before you guys got here for sure. From the last time where I spent all the time looking at the murals and stuff like that, reading, trying to analyze it, I got a whole list of things about it. I kind of got like the overall big picture of what the murals meant. And it was about like harmony of the elements.
Are you on your phone?
He is. Yeah, he left.
Yeah. So I'll tell you guys all about the harmony of the elements and stuff like that. I want to go to the owl statues, resting, and I just want to like look at those and just observe them and try to do the same thing.
Sure. All right, so you get the identify for all of the 10 items that were in the dungeon there. Pretty much anybody can go up to those and touch each of the statues. It takes a couple minutes with each one.
Cool. I'll just I'll learn about all these items that
Let me spawn in some things here. A little bit of lag there. Okay, so you guys are traveling up into the mountains, right? You're on your flying carpet, and you're flying, and you're flying, and you're flying. And to get where you're going, you need to go high up into the Ringing Mountains, thousands and thousands and thousands of feet up. And as you're climbing the cliffs and going up the trails and through the ravines of the mountain passes here, you're going to notice there's a lot of wildlife on the cliffs. There's all of these keers, so you can look around and you can see keers all over the place. And the keer is normally a forest creature, and they seem to have been driven out onto these cliffs unnaturally, outside of their normal habitat.
What a Kier looks like?
Yeah, a keer's a 8-legged sort of tiger with horns.
Huh.
Where is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be an 8-legged tiger with horns and a spiky tail.
No,
Where?
where? Like, where is it supposed to live?
In the
The
forest
forest.
ridge. Right now it's in the Ringing Mountains.
They've been driven up the mountain. Out of the
Right.
forest.
can transform
Hey,
into one.
Mr. Druid, what can you tell me about this thing?
Is it edible?
Oh, jeez.
I'm sure they are.
I mean, yes, but they're
Allow you to hear. I'm kidding, man.
they're pretty wild and they're also very aggressive. We had one at Tyr in the arena when I went to go visit. They're they get pretty angry if you just try to talk to them. I tried to use communicate with animals, and it was not friendly at all.
Not at all. They are a mean critter for sure. All right,
Oh,
so you guys are at 8,000 feet, and I need everybody to make a DC 15 con save because the air gets real thin up here.
Are they tameable? This is-
Yeah.
You can someone roll me? My con save's +9.
All right, I have rolled a 17 plus 9 is a 26.
Appreciate it.
Now, if you fail this roll, you will gain 1 level of exhaustion that you cannot get rid of, and 1 level of mental exhaustion that you cannot get rid of.
Like ever?
Until you go below this elevation and take a long rest, then you can get rid of it.
What is mental exhaustion?
18.
It's in the Grit and Glory book. The difference is mental exhaustion gives you disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks, while physical exhaustion gives you disadvantage on strength and dexterity, ability, and skill checks.
Okay.
So you will have,
Okay.
if you fail, you will have disadvantage on everything except con checks, and you cannot dash if you fail.
Wait,
Right,
why was
yeah.
this? What was
So
the
everybody-
DC?
The DC was 15. DC 15 con.
Okay.
I don't remember adding a +5 to that roll.
I shouldn't have been a druid. Ah.
I'm gonna add a D10 to that.
Wait, Morg failed?
Yeah.
I failed too.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
So you're having a hard time breathing up here. The air is very thin, and it's making you extremely tired.
Oh jeez. Wait, don't I get a?
Control wins.
Wait a minute. There's gotta be something I can do about this.
Just say, don't we have a priest of the air elemental?
What? Make the air thicker?
We're gonna give us oxygen.
That's what
Air priest.
I'm attempting to do.
Oh,
No,
Stone, advantage on con saves. There we go. I knew I had something.
Oh, you have advantage? You want to roll it again?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so Taro, Ringsight
I'm dying.
casts Control Winds, right? So I decided the way Control Winds works, it only lasts for an hour. So I'll allow you to use it to take a short rest and remove a level of exhaustion that way, but it does cost you a 5th level spell slot.
What about control weather?
Don't care. I prefer to not have the exhaustion, thanks.
Ninja?
And since everyone can be within it, that
Control
counts,
Weather
it'll
wouldn't do
work.
it, no. Okay, so you'll gain the level of exhaustion because you failed the con save, but when you take a long rest, as long as you cast your spell first, you'll be able to get rid of it. So basically what you're doing is
Short
your
rest.
short rest, yeah. You'll be pressurizing the local area within 100 feet, with pulling the air in as much as you can to thicken it so that you'll be able to breathe, and then you'll take that short rest and you'll get rid of that level of exhaustion. It's costly, though. It uses a lot of your magic to do it. And it takes up an hour. So you pass the time for an hour and you recover.
Hooray.
All right. So then you continue up the mountain. You're ascending. You're passing several cliffs like this one. They're all pretty similar. Many of them have Kier climbing around on them. And you're approaching the apex of the mountain. And you get within a mile of the snow-capped peak of the ringing mountain here. And you hear a roar. A roar in the distance. And shortly after that, as you're flying along, you get a bad feeling.
What? Oh,
Like someone's watching us feeling, we're gonna spider sense tingle, we're gonna die tingling. What is this?
So as you're
Hey.
soaring through a narrow passage between two towering cliffs, A powerful gust of wind blasts you. Everybody on the flying carpet, make a dex saving throw, DC 15.
Saving.
Deck saving throw? Okay.
You get hit
Oh,
by a
that works.
powerful blast of air.
Actually, I'm not on the flying carpet, am I? I'm using my cloak with bat.
Oh, are you?
Okay, 20.
Batman.
Might not be better, actually, considering.
The same music doesn't make them fly better? No! What was that?
What was that?
It sounded like SpongeBob SquarePants.
Nat 1.
No, no. Well, you're going to want to cast that fly spell now, otherwise you're going to take about 20 d6 fall damage.
Ah! Hold on. There's a problem, Ninja.
Yeah?
I already cast fly earlier, and I can do it only once. Hold
Oh,
on.
shit.
Wait.
We had a long rest.
In the dungeon?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, give me a moment. What about levitate? Would that work?
Probably, yeah. You've been knocked off the flying carpet. You're very, very, very high up. It caps at 20 d6 fall damage.
It caps? I would take more.
You hit terminal velocity and you can't fall faster than that.
Okay, I want to.
I just remembered, I'm not riding the carpet. I have a pterodactyl.
Okay, Ninja, levitate. Phew.
Alright, you cast Levitate and you're hanging in place, which will allow the others that still have their hold on the flying carpet to fly over to you and pick you up.
You reach terminal velocity, you cannot fall anything.
Did anybody else fail that check?
I mean, I did the pterodactyl.
Alright.
The dex check, right?
Yep, DC 15 dex save.
Yeah.
Just to maintain your footing when the powerful blast of wind hits you. Alright. You still have a bad feeling after that.
I
Land.
grab onto the carpet really hard
Yeah.
and just brace myself.
Alright. Do we have the carpet here? I have one in my hidden area. Alright, so I'm going to put the carpet on the board here. Everybody put your figurines on the carpet. Taurus and Ulreg, on the other hand, are going to be climbing the cliff wall.
Wait, Ninja, what are the intelligence of the gear?
6, I think.
Damn it, you're actually kind of smart. Shit.
No, Cures, their intelligence is really high at 17.
17, fuck.
17.
Yeah, I don't have it in front of me.
Person. Jesus. Like they're actually
Their
17.
wisdom is 8.
They're as smart as a person? They're smarter than me.
Intelligence is actually their highest stat, interestingly enough.
They're a
Wisdom is
psionic
low.
creature. That's why their int is so high. They're powerful brains.
Do they speak?
No, they're definitely still animals. They're obese.
Interesting.
All right, so Taurus and Ulreg just finished climbing this 1,000-foot cliff, and they appear here at about the same time that the party was flying along, sort of keeping pace with them, when something happens. All right. It was stalking the party invisibly, but when it attacks, it becomes visible. Suddenly, a mighty alpha air drake appears
Oh, no.
out of nowhere, out of thin air, the rippling scales of its body acting like an invisibility cloak, it suddenly materializes, turning sort of a bluish color rather than its translucent, invisible color. It dives from its invisible position. It was stalking from about 30 feet away, and it dove in, and it's going to make 3 attacks.
No.
Trying to get an
More
idea for
Drake
positions
Lord.
here. All right, you said you were riding Omen,
Where?
so I'm going to put
Yes.
Omen here, and where are you at? You're here. I'm going to put you over here with Omen. Bam. All right, that's where you're at. Is anybody not on the carpet that needs to be
I'm
on the
not.
carpet?
Oh, sorry, never mind.
I mean, you have the Cloak of the Bat, right? So you're just flying along with everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so, oops. I'm just going to float you and lock you in place there. You're just behind the flying carpet, following along when this happens. So it attacks the carpet, which means it's got Morg, Gramorn, and Soul to pick from. Ooh. So on a 1 or a 2, it's going to be Morg. On a 3 or a 4, it's going to be Soul. On a 5 or a 6, it's going to be Gramorn that he targets. I roll a 1. Morg, the air drake swoops in, and it gives you a good bite. All right. I'm going to roll its 3 attack rolls here.
Is this piercing damage or wind damage?
All right.
Wind damage thing.
It got a critical hit. Ouch. Ouch.
Oh no.
All right. So with a critical hit, it's going to give you a solid bite.
When we were in the temple thing, did we take a long rest or a short rest?
Long.
We took a long rest so you can heal Soul's
Yeah.
arm, right?
Long rest in the temple, short rest here for the exhaustion a little while later.
Did we have another Heroes Feast then after that?
I didn't really say so.
Ouch. Crit'll do 34 piercing damage. That
Ow.
one hurts. That is a
34
nasty
piercing
bite.
damage?
Yeah. It would normally do 17, but he crit. So 34.
Are air drakes immune to being charmed?
You might not have that much information about air drakes. They're legendary and rare.
I don't want to kill it. It's bad.
You might roll a knowledge nature to try.
But they're legendary. I don't know if I should make a save. We might just choose to pass.
So what were the other 2 rolls? 7 and an 8. Those are not very good, but he has a 13. So that means
an
that's a
elemental?
20 and a 21 to hit. Those beat your armor class, right?
Yeah.
Both of those. All right. The first claw hits you for 13 damage, but the second one, he pulls in his retractable claws, and he just snatches you. And right after he snatches you, we're going to roll initiative. So that was a surprise round.
So I can roll a nature check?
On your turn, if you want to use an action to roll a knowledge nature, you could try to figure something out.
Is it an elemental?
So I'm grappled now.
Yeah, you're grappled.
What?
That's not good, right?
No.
You can turn into a creature that can fly, though, right?
I can turn an elemental, which will free me from being grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably
But I don't know if air damage will do anything to the Drake. Well, it's bludgeoning damage.
If I was close enough to one of them or they got attacked, I'll have my sentinel move and the Drake can't shrink me.
Sadly, you were not on the carpet. You were not close enough.
Okay.
That's a low initiative. That's not
What's
good.
your initiative roll, Joe?
It's +4, but it's advantage.
Did we heal up?
There was
we
a
did
long rest and a
if
short
you
rest.
wanted- So if you want to use hit dice, then yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't just heal up to max?
Using the grit and glory rules that we use, they're a little stricter about like healing, so you can't always just heal to max. You have to spend hit dice. You get half your hit dice back after a long rest, so before you do the long rest,
It's
you should
half
spend
your
some.
maximum, right? Not half you consumed.
Half your max, yeah.
So just roll a bunch of d8s and try to heal up. Okay.
Yeah.
If you weren't hurt that bad, it's pretty much you heal max.
I heard
Correct.
you guys say about the legendary Drake, the air Drake.
Yeah.
I know we've got the fire Drake. I know they're not the same, but we would know that they're on the same level, so we know they're not to be trifled with. Especially the fact that we're up in the mountains. So, do we at least have a area of flat ground?
There is a cliff nearby. You just climbed up the cliff face and onto a plateau with a bunch of kiers on it, and the fight is happening just overhead.
Okay. Because just want to make sure. Ulreg and I got off to each other, right? With my chain
Okay.
while we were climbing. I had the chain tying us together.
That makes sense.
So we're 40 feet. We have a 40-foot chain.
Like, imagine you just finished climbing, like, in Cliffhanger, you're going up a sheer cliff, like 1,000 feet up, but you're athletic, so you and Ulreg, you easily climb up. And just as you're getting up onto this plateau here, that's when the surprise attack happened overhead.
We're rolling initiative.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, my initiative is a +4 out of defense.
9.
Don't you have a thing where like you can't be surprised, Taurus?
Yeah, but he was invisible, so I didn't see him.
Okay.
And they fly silently. They don't make any noise at all, so there's almost nothing to give them away. Unless you can see invisible and happen to be looking around at that crystal that Taro had, then it wouldn't have helped.
Yeah, I probably would have like had a creepy feeling that we were being watched or something. But still would have been surprised.
That's an aggressive turn signal.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the initiative now. Bada bing. It's on the screen there. Orin's first.
Okay. So one thing I want to do is take my hands off my poke of the bat and then use my boots to initiate flying.
You're about 25 feet from it.
This thing is a gas.
So I can get there. I can get there and move then. I'll have to have you move me, but
Do you want to get into melee range with it?
I'm not sure that I do because there's no point for me to do so. It's already engaged, right?
It is grabbing Morg.
So does that mean that it's already?
He has
there?
appeared, bit Morg, slashed Morg, and then grappled Morg with his other claw, and that's where we're at right now.
But that means I should be able to. Come on, let's go. Hello. Thank you. I'd like to go ahead and attack it. A sneak attack. It's going to be a 24 to hit.
Okay, that does hit. You found an opening.
So I slice it with a psi knife for 31 psychic damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Heavy hit. It felt that. Trying to think. 12 plus 8. 20. Okay. he took a lot of damage, but he did not take a wound from it. A grit and glory wound.
I will also try to hit again with
Bonus psi knife.
the bonus psi knife, but that will only be what is it, D4? So a 13 does not hit.
So the hide of this thing, the scales are as hard as steel, or harder even. It's nearly impenetrable, and your Psi Blade just harmlessly bounces off it.
The other attack does not penetrate, but I want to try and keep with this thing, so whatever direction it's moving, I'm going to go ahead and move with it so I can stay engaged. So I'm flying alongside it, throwing side knives.
You have no way of knowing where it's going, but I'll tell you, it's about to use a legendary action. So I'll give you this.
Can I
Right,
spread
right.
out away from the rest of the friends. I'll spread out around it.
Basically, during your turn, it's using a legendary action to fly straight up. So if you want to follow along, I'll allow you to use your movement to move upward.
Yes,
So it
please.
does have legendary resistances.
So what it does is, as your turn ends, where you're moving with it, it's flying straight up, and it does an ability called the Drop. He makes one bite attack against Morg, and then he's going to jerk his head violently and fling you off into the distance. The way a dog would like ragdoll a squirrel or something. But he missed. He missed with the bite. But he still flings you. So you were
under his paws.
so you were cast into this pit here. It's 1,000 feet down, and it does 20d6 fall damage unless something can be done about it. Do you have anything you can do about it as you're being flung?
I have a scroll of feather fall. Someone can get to him, can get it from me, or if I'm within range of him.
How far do you fall in 6 seconds? That's my question. Can you fall 1,000 feet in 6 seconds?
No.
We did the math on that, and well, actually
fall
no.
500
Second
feet.
edition did math on that. And they just said 100 feet in the first round, 200 feet in the second round. Oh wait, 500 feet you said?
It's a 1,000-foot drop.
That's
Let's see. Starting from rest, 576 feet, and then starting from rest, 500. Wait, is that right? I don't know.
500 feet in 6 seconds.
Okay, so you don't hit the ground, but you are falling, and you will take 20d6 damage when you hit the ground, but you're halfway there.
Okay.
am I in the turn order?
Yeah.
500 feet underneath.
Number 3.
Yeah, you go right after Taurus.
All right, got it.
So if it has legendary accents, does that mean it has legendary resistances as well?
Yeah.
Oof, no, I can't charm monster. No. Or maybe I can. He just choose not to do it. I don't know.
Do the math on that right now.
If he has 4 or 3, I can endurance test his legendary resistance. Just keep doing it over and over again.
There we go.
If he falls that far and he dies, can't Grimorn bring him back to life?
Revivify.
Hopefully.
He'll be pancaked, though. That has to be unpleasant.
I don't think Revivify heals, just brings him back.
Yeah, he's falling
The
for
living
7.8 seconds.
pancake.
I mean, I can survive this. This is fine. It's just I'm really far away from the fight now, that's all.
Oh yeah, you can transform Terrax.
Yeah, since we had a long rest, I can shapeshift into a air elemental again and fly back up.
How long
Okay.
will it take you to get back up?
If I'm dashing 6 turns.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no. If I'm dashing 3 turns, because it's 90 feet, and then my dash is 180. So yeah, 3 turns.
All right. 6 seconds down. 18 seconds up.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. What?
Does anyone
What
else know
happened?
Charm Monster?
Okay, well, that was a legendary action that happened right after Orin's turn. And that puts the creature 90 feet up. And the flying carpet is 50 feet up. So these are like relative distances. It's kind of hard to figure, but so he's 90 feet above the carpet, and the carpet is 50 feet above Taurus. So, Taurus, what do you do? Oh, he's probably unavailable. What can he do? Does he have any ranged weapons?
Give me
Oh,
one
I have-
second.
oh, 90 feet.
He could chuck. How about he use the ancient giant tradition of chucking a rock?
It's like 140 feet. I don't think he can reach. Unless he had a bow or something. He's not hitting 140 feet.
Does he have the
He has a ring
catapult
of
thing?
jumping.
Yeah, I suppose he could jump up. He can jump 90 feet.
Jump and throw a boulder.
Dunk on him. Epic dodgeball.
I have a magic spear, magic javelin I can throw.
All right, so you want to jump up and throw a javelin at it?
Is it a javelin of returning?
No, I don't know if it returns though. It's like a superior bow or something. It's a superior javelin. I don't know what it's called specifically. It's on my character sheet though. I mean that's one thing I can do. I know I can throw that. I think it has like 200 range.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
But I get like one shot with that. I can throw that. I think I have plus 12 to hit. 20 plus 12. A D20 plus 12.
All right, that'll hit.
I think it does 1d8 plus 9.
All right.
I'll rage. I have to rage 2 to get that extra plus 3. So I'll rage, and then do that. And that's my turn.
All right, so you probably didn't even have to jump to do that, right? You just throw it.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you take some fall damage.
Jumping?
Well, if he jumps 90 feet up, he would take 9d6 fall damage.
But it's ring of jumping. I'm not the
No,
ring
no.
of landing.
It's not a ring of landing.
That's dumb.
He did spear the air drake, though. So he did a little more
Did I get
damage
its
to it.
attention?
What?
Did I get its attention?
Yeah. It's mad now. It's very angry. It makes a snarling face at you.
I'm in. I want to try to bring it to the ground. If it comes at me, I'm gonna try to like jump on it and grapple it.
All right,
I'll
ringside.
have Ulrich, since he's tied to me. Since Ulrich's tied to me, we're gonna try to chain it. We're gonna try to be ends of a bola.
You're gonna bully it. Great.
Like the bola is gonna be a chain. It's like an iron chain with 2 half bands on either side. We're gonna try to wrap up the drake. And I'm gonna try, if we do get it down, I'm gonna try to hit it with a sundering attack to bring its AC down. So that's my next move.
All right.
If we go advance.
Yeah. Ringside.
I'm at the bar. I can hear you guys.
Cool. Have fun. Sarah, what are you gonna do?
I summon the air elemental.
All right, you summon an air elemental.
He summons Exodia.
Call them.
By the power of Grayskull.
It and Omen and the carpets. Herbaceous under orders to not let anyone plummet.
I assume you want to summon it near the air drake, right?
Yes. The air drake's just running interference.
What's the range on one of those summon elementals?
I don't remember, but I should be close enough.
I bet it's 90 feet. Let me look, though. 90 feet, yeah. Which, coincidentally, is the exact distance that it flew up, so you can summon it right next to it.
Okay. It don't need to attack, but if it tries to attack someone, trigger that prone making ability where it does a whirlwind punch.
Whirlwind punch. All right.
And then I will move about 30 feet forwards, that I'm above the rocks, and land.
You want to land on the ground over there?
I want to be above the ground, so I don't plummet myself.
All right.
That
so you're
was
just...
the opposite of what I wanted.
That's the land over there.
Yeah, but I plummeted to the earth first.
Oh, yeah, well, that was accidental. I'm just trying to position things, but... Alright, so there you are. You were flying over the land, over the ledge, sort of adjacent to where Ulreg and Taurus are. One of the Kier is going to peek around this rock and look curiously at what's going on over there. Okay.
You
Krius.
have company.
Yeah, this is spooking the local wildlife a lot.
I'm going to shoot a fireball to that motherfucker in there.
That
We're gonna kill the
motherfucker!
legendary. We're gonna kill something this rare. What?
You better make this the biggest fireball you ever done thrown.
We're killing it? Really?
Let me see.
I mean, I was gonna do that.
You're the air element.
It's a dex save, right?
What am I gonna do? Capture it?
I mean, we could just let it, you know.
I rolled
can
a 22. I think he made it.
Wait, what kind of save was it? Oh, deck save?
That would've
Yeah,
been
I should
nice.
see that coming.
So 60, so 30 damage.
Still a solid hit. 30 damage? Ouch.
And then I have the, I get the magic carpet to move to the ledge of the cliff.
Alright, moving it over. And everyone dies.
Yeah, so we can land down on the ground.
Did you want to fly down as well?
Yeah.
You want to land on the ledge. That's fair.
Yeah, I want us to group up here. There you go.
Cool.
Yeah, that thing probably has pretty good dex too.
Yeah, it does. Plus 11. It
That
did
is
a loop. Did a loop to dodge. Alright, see ya.
Yes. Okay. Can I cast Charm Monster?
Sure.
Okay. Usually the range, it must make a Wisdom saving throw, and it does so with advantage. If you or your companions are fighting it, if it fails the saving throw, it is turned back into the spell end.
Oh.
It has to make a Wisdom save.
Alright. On a wisdom save, he has plus 12. And so that's going to be a 28 and a 27.
He passes. Damn it. And I don't think I can beat that with a plus 12. Unless he's like criminally unlucky.
Right.
Even then, he also has legendary resistances, so damn, I guess we gotta put bro down.
Yeah. They make him pretty tough to beat in those ways.
like he's making it really hard not to kill him. I'm well, gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, I want to action search. And then I'm going to cast what is it? You know what? Let's go with Shatter. I'm gonna cast Shatter at 5th level.
All right.
So that's 6d8.
Well, you guys are pretty far below it. What's the range on Shatter? I don't know if it'll reach.
I think it's 120 feet. No, 60 feet. 60 feet.
Not gonna reach.
How far is it?
140 feet
40 feet. Below us?
above. You were only 90 feet from him, but the carpet moved 30 feet, so now he's 140. Or no, 120. If the carpet, no, it was 50 feet up from the ledge. Technically, I don't think the carpet could have even gotten to the ledge. It's probably still up in the air a little bit.
Wait, so how? So it's 120 feet away? Is that what you said?
I'm gonna say the carpet couldn't quite make it to the ground.
Are you scratching your mic? What's going
Yeah,
on?
what's that noise?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was noticeable.
Everything is noticeable. Okay, so if it was 50 feet up and it moved 30 feet, that means it's 20 feet up. So 90 plus 30, 120 feet. Yeah. So you need a spell that's 120 feet. Or
120 feet?
or a bow.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I'm gonna fire lead bow. I'm gonna use my arcane longbow of elemental burst, and I'm going to. So that is. I'm gonna use a charge as well, and I'm gonna pick fire damage.
Because you've already seen that fireworks on it.
I am so unlucky tonight.
Well, its armor class is obscene, so it resists. It
All right.
dodges.
Wait, hold on, give me a moment. I think they're still here.
Do you have extra attack yet?
No, I'm mostly a bard.
Mostly a bard. Gotcha. No second arrow.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Potions of speed is
And
what you need.
Bardic Inspiration, Taurus.
Ah, well, that's handy. I'm gonna put it on this note card. Bardic Inspiration Taurus. Because he's not here, so maybe he'll read the note when he comes back. Alright, so the air drake, angered by the fireball that you attacked it with, is going to cast its most powerful and most potent of abilities. Let me look this up real quick. Commanding the powers of the air and the wind. He is going to cast the 9th level spell, Storm of Vengeance. A churning storm cloud forms centered on a point that it can see, spreading to a radius of 360 feet. Lightning crashes in the area, thunder booms, and strong winds roar. Every creature under the cloud, when it appears, has to make a con saving throw, or they will take 2d6 thunder damage and become deafened for the next 5 minutes.
Okay.
That sounds not good.
That's just the beginning. This is a concentration spell, and it's got effects that last over the next however many turns. So you're going to want to really definitely try hard to break his concentration.
Ooh, nat 20. Yes, I'm good for that.
Oh, wait a second. I just remembered something. If he tries to attack the party, he gets smacked with the whirlwind ability.
Yeah, your elemental uses whirlwind. Unfortunately, he is immune.
Oh.
immune to throwing effects?
Bastards.
I yell it in our psionic chat that we need to ground him so that Ulrich and I can do something, so we can actually help.
I resist.
We need to get him to the ground, get off the carpet.
Reluctant.
Let's see. Does that elemental effect do any damage?
It does bludgeoning damage if
Yes.
they fail the deck save.
All right. I'll allow the damage, but not any kind of prone or knockback.
I resisted.
Ooh. 3d8 plus 2.
But his deck
Sure.
save is a 30, so
What's your con save, Joe? Is that like +9 or something like that?
He still takes half that damage.
all right. How much?
So make the roll anyway.
Yeah, I did. It was a 30.
So 3d8 plus 2.
Oh, that. Yeah, let me roll that. 3d8 and that's plus 2.
Nobody has
21
counter spell,
damage.
So half damage.
So he takes 10 of that.
Bit confused at all that the air is punching it.
Yes. Like it does. It has command of the winds, and so it's offended that a wind elemental is fighting it.
What, it's smart enough to take offense.
The air drake has an intelligence of 6.
Bastardry. Oh well.
Hey,
hang
I
on.
got a question. Chero, did you like
What's-
show any of your wind artifacts to this thing and like present it, like try to take control of it?
I did hold up the wind idol thingy, but I don't know if that actually did anything.
Well, like
Wow,
the
some of
like
the
the big
element.
one is that the holy sword of wind. Like that's awesome artifact, right?
I don't know. Did anything happen when I held up my magic rock?
No.
Ninja.
Nah, it did not react.
Well, regardless, 1d20 plus nothing. What's the DC?
On what? Oh, it was
on the con save.
Yeah, that's a good question. DC 20.
Oh, well, I'm gonna need it. I can get.
Good luck.
It still won't enough.
That's a rapid pressure change to cause that damage. Kaboosh.
Joe got passed and I passed as well.
All right. Did we roll for
Alright,
Ulrich?
how much damage?
Ulrich makes the save. Let's see. Storm of Vengeance, 2d6. If you fail, you take 7 damage. That's thunder damage. 7 thunder
I'm
damage.
done playing around with this thing. It's gonna pay now. Wait, really quick. Can I telekinesis this thing to the ground?
Probably not.
Yeah. You know, just for the powers of your mind, knock this massive creature.
All right. He flies to 170 feet up. So he is way up there in the storm clouds, riding the storm, riding the lightning. It looks pretty epic.
We're getting close to midnight. Do we want to keep on going or?
Yeah, we can save it there, because this is probably going to be a bit of a drawn-out combat. This is a tough one. This is CR23.
We still got like
Oh,
13 minutes.
True.
We can
More-
put another like round or two of punch it in some more.
You're just saying that because it's your turn. What do you do, Morg? Fly up, I imagine.
Yes.
All right.
Like everyone Don't mind me just falling to my death, and I just poof into a air elemental, and I'll dash up 180 feet.
Man, that thing's
my turn.
fast.
It's like none of us were like, oh no, Morg is falling to his death.
Everybody's like, ho hum.
Hey, what CR is a cloud ray?
21, I think.
They're 21.
Yeah,
What?
they
I thought they were
are.
much lower.
They are really, really strong.
I've been trying to figure out how to tame one for the longest, Taro.
You have to get the eggs. Get the eggs and raise it from a baby.
And don't their eggs like latch to the bottom of them?
I don't even know.
I don't know, but I have to, man. Where would I even go about finding Cloud Ray eggs?
In the desert. They lay them
Just
in the
randomly,
sand.
Like in a pile? I don't.
Yeah, probably in the deep desert, just in a pile like a turtle. All right, so Morg flew up. Oren, what do you do?
So I'm gonna try and keep pace with this thing. Can I still make an attack against it?
You. I'm trying to think. What was your height?
Well, no, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll, and then you can decide if I'm still within. Because remember, it flew up and then it flew back down. Do that.
Well, no, it flew up 90 feet, and then you followed it, and you followed it 30 feet. So it was 60 feet up, and then it flew up an additional 80 feet. So it's 140 feet up.
I'm not gonna make it to it then, really. Okay, assuming I can fly straight up with the boots with no problem. It's 30 feet plus 30 feet because of the dash action. Is it 140 feet?
Yeah. So it's still going to be 90 feet up. Do you have anything that hits at 90 feet?
That's not gonna. Well, I can do a bow. I'll shoot a bow at it.
All right.
I'll draw a bow and shoot it straight up at that thing. My attack. Well, actually, I don't get. I don't get advantage on it anymore, do I? It's not even attacked by anything anymore.
Nope.
Is it?
You can't get a sneak
Either-
attack, and there's
Either way.
no advantage.
Either way, my first roll was a 7. That means it's a 16, and that's just not going to hit. So
No.
the arrow, it can dodge out of the way of my arrow.
Yep.
And that is my turn.
All right. Taurus threw his one ranged weapon. Joe's got his thing muted.
Dodge.
Yep. Taurus and Ulreg will both take the dodge action. I'm going to mark it on the card here. Alright. That's a good move, actually. I'm going to move him a little bit, too. And I'll put him under this tree here. And I'll just move her with him. Clear a landing spot for the flying carpet to descend underneath. All right. Ring sight.
I see it. Can I see the thing?
Yeah, he's still visible. Because he cast his Storm of Vengeance, he wasn't able to turn invisible again that turn.
What? Okay, well, if that's the case, then make me an intelligence saving throw.
You hit it with a spell, and it needs to make an int save. Oh, I only rolled a 5. What's his mod? His int mod is...
Not good.
-2. He fails
Yeah.
miserably.
Stupid bitch.
Okay, you get to be incapacitated now.
What would you hit him with?
He's
Psychic
gonna
Lance.
use his
know it
legendary
too?
resistance.
He's gonna what?
Legendary resistance
Legendary.
3 times a day.
Hey, well, that's
What,
one
so he
burn.
just
That's a
said
burn
no?
right there. Yeah, that's how it works. That's a burn.
Legendary, they can just choose to succeed on a save where they failed. That's how legendary resistance works. I read it that once and it was bullshit.
But they only get so many of them, so we gotta just do stuff like that.
But you
In
know that
any
spell too?
event,
I didn't know Taro.
he's
That's cool.
yes. In any event, he still takes half of 76 damage.
Yeah. So now you're going to learn something about air drakes. They're immune to psychic damage. Or no, he's got damage resistance, so he'll take half of that.
Half of the half.
Can you take half of what I gave him before as well? Don't forget
Whoa. Okay. Ha-
Oh, your attack was psychic too, huh? It's not a regular dagger.
that. So was it 31? I think it was. So he
Okay,
takes
I'll give him
half
back
that damage
15.
as well.
Is the sneak attack damage also count as psychic?
If it's from a psychic source.
Oh, okay.
How much damage did you
had
do?
half a heart attack. Well, 76. I didn't. Oh yeah, I can control myself. What am I doing? Why am I being a clown? Oh, that would have been very good.
25?
As it is, it's about 6.
Yeah. Man, this thing's hard to kill. Alright, so Taro from his spot on Omen. Do you want to move anywhere? Are you going to stay put there?
I mean, is there anywhere safe I could... Wait a second, doesn't he have to make a concentration save?
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. I roll... 32.
I think he's fine.
I don't think he's gonna fail his concentration anytime soon, guys.
Yeah, it'd be pretty tough. What is it, like a DC... Like, it's half the damage, right?
I think.
If you could do, like, 50 damage and it was half that, it would be like a DC 25. That's,
I'll try to make that happen.
Yeah, you need to hit him super hard to break his concentration.
Well, I guess I'm good. I don't think I can run. I guess I'll just try to hide behind a rock.
Well, the environment here, there's an elevated sort of stone structure here that goes up about 40 feet from the plateau. It's got this kier and this rock on it. There's also this big gnarly tree with all these branches here. If you wanted to go under the tree, or if you wanted to go behind the little outcropping there by the kier, either of those would be an option. Or you could just land by this rock that's at your feet here. Use the rock for cover if you'd like.
I'll hide us under the tree.
Alright, you fly towards the tree.
Hey, I'll tell everybody again. We gotta get him to bring him to the Path Giants so that we can actually do something.
I'm
That's what we're gonna do.
trying. It's a bit difficult when he's a god, okay? Whatever. Air
Bring him to
Elemental.
us.
Air Elemental, go after him and frickin' try to smack him in the face.
Alright, Air Elemental goes in, makes his 2 slam attacks. Pop up.
Wait, can he even get... Wait, stop. Can he get that far? I thought he was... Well, I don't know how far he is at this point.
Then I want to my action instead of dodge. I want to prepare an action to hit him with the Sentinel attack so that I can bring his speed to 0.
You can't fricking do that. He's in the air.
He's far away, he's
saying
not
if
coming
he-
back.
Yeah, if he comes to me, I want to hit him with a Sentinel attack to bring him to 0.
Does that
Okay.
send them plummeting down with no flight speed? Or he just levitate?
Hang on, I'm looking at the
Can
Air
you
Elemental. The Air Elemental flies 90 feet, so he can move faster than the Drake even. So yeah, he can keep
Alright.
up.
Smack attacks, go.
Alright, he's got +8. He hits with both. Look at that. I rolled a 19 and a 14 with a +8. No, wait. Hang on. What's this AC? 23. +8 and 14. That's 22. So that one missed, actually. Only one of them hit. But he hits for 14 damage. Bludgeoning. It's pretty good.
Works for me.
Okay.
Wait, doesn't he half that or something?
Nah.
Alright.
Alright.
Nah, he was only immune to the being flung 20 feet and knocked prone effect of that whirlwind ability you used. But he was still able to take damage from it, so that's fine.
My turn?
Yep.
Fireball!
You throw a big fireball.
How freaking far away can Fireball go?
Far. Did he pass?
29. Yeah. So he takes 21 damage.
No.
I feel like you're trying to use explosives against a Chinese lung dragon, so every time he just like snakes his body around it.
48 divided by 2.
24?
Yeah, and then concentration.
Alright, so it becomes a DC 12, and his con save is a 28. And he's at 112 damage now. The fireball explodes explosively. A shower of flames rains down on the trees on the cliff here. The air drake reels back in pain from the explosion, but he doesn't lose concentration on his storm of vengeance. Sia, what do you do?
I landed the carpet, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
I genuinely don't think I have a way to reliably hit him because, man, this is bad. I don't like this guy. He's actually pretty strong, but I also don't want to kill him. Is there any way to spare him? Or at this point, are we too far in?
Knock him out. Tie him up.
Spare him?
Restrain him? Like,
hey, you forgot to make him do concentration checks.
If you don't... No, I rolled it. I did.
would it be possible to incapacitate him? Or would he just instantly fall to, like, after we even knock him out in the air, would he fall to his death and die?
If you knocked him out, he would probably fall to his death, yeah.
Yeah.
Worry not, don't trouble yourself with such thoughts.
But it's like a really rare creature. I don't think murdering it should be on our list of things to do.
The fire one was a rare creature.
Yeah, but like it's a fire drake. This one's majestic and shit.
Okay. We did kill one of those giant manta rays.
Also, we met 2 fire drakes. We killed both, didn't we? Man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think cloud rays are rare though, are they?
Yeah, we killed one.
We killed a cloud ray before, and then we banished one fire drake and killed the other one, and then killed a baby fire drake.
Unfortunately, I can't just pray to the winged elephant to tear this guy off.
Pretty good. Well, actually, that's what Gamorn did.
He just prayed real hard.
Specifically what he did.
Yeah, but I'm a cleric. I can do that.
Oh yeah, you are a cleric. He's a wizard, Harry.
Sorcerer.
Ninja.
I'm just a sorcerer
Yeah.
My bad. Sorcerer.
in
Yeah,
disguise.
magic.
I thought I made a mistake earlier, but never mind. Alright. I'm going to, this time... What's his intelligence score?
6.
Is that enough to be persuaded?
You'd have to speak Draconic. It doesn't really even have a language. It's a beast.
Oh, this thing really wants to die. Shit. I guess Thornwall can't be cast in the air, right?
Which one?
Thornwall.
Thornwall. I don't think so. Probably
Where are
not.
you growing? I don't know about any air plants.
Right. Yeah, that's the catch.
Damn. Man. I'll fire another bow shot.
Because the flying carpet has landed, he's now 170 feet. Does that give you disadvantage yet?
Nope, not yet.
Not yet. What is it, 180?
Oh no, 150 through 600 feet. So I think at after 150 I get disadvantage, right?
Yeah, correct.
So for the first roll, that's 26. For the second roll,
That first roll would have hit. Can you do as well the second time?
yep.
Wow, you hit him.
All right. And he takes 1d8 normal damage and 4d8 fire damage. Let me roll that. Hold on. So did I add my normal? He takes a lot of damage. 28.
28. Alright, half of that is 14, DC 14, and he rolls a 25, so he makes his con save. But he does take the 28 damage.
And I think I already Bardic Inspiration tutorials, right?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Anyone else need a Bardic Inspiration? Anyone? No? Okay. Alright, that's my turn.
Alright.
I don't think you can cast Bardic Inspiration 400 feet away.
Shit, how far are you?
He fell very, very far. 500 feet in 6 seconds.
Isn't it anyone who can hear you? Can you hear me 400 feet away?
No. Also, everybody is deafened by the effects of the Storm of Vengeance for 5 minutes.
Damn.
Well, that's
I'm
if
not
you...
deafened, I'm really far away, right?
If you fail the save and took the thunder damage, you're deafened. Otherwise, you're not.
Okay. It is 12:05. I do have to wake up early tomorrow.
Okay.
I forget.
Good
Who,
night. Yeah.
I didn't want to mess up combat.
who did fail that save?
I don't have to make the save from far away, right?
Alright, who is deafened? Like,
Me.
on... That was
passed.
Taro.
I passed and Joe passed as well.
And Joe
I
passed as
passed as
well.
well.
You passed as well. Just Taro? Is Taro the only deafened person? That's a
I
yes.
think so. Yeah.
I see his thing lighting up, but no sounds coming out.
He didn't answer
Yes.
because he's in character, Ninja. See?
Well, I don't.
He's deaf and not
I
muted.
don't think. Wait a second.
There you go. Now
I
I
don't
can
know
hear you.
if, wait, did the elemental and Omen have to make saves?
Probably, yeah. It would have taken... Are they vulnerable to thunder damage? Can they be hit by it? Let's see. An air elemental
I
is...
don't think the elemental.
resistant to lightning and thunder. So he could take damage from it, but he's resistant to it. So anyway, go ahead and try to make the DC 20 save. They get a +2.
See you guys.
Good night, see ya.
See ya.
You want to roll it, Taro, or should I?
You can do it.
All right. Fail. All right. So he takes half of 2d6, which is 4. 4 damage, not so bad.
Alright. Where are we at?
All right. The Air Drake was using round 2 of Storm of Vengeance. Round 2, acidic rain falls from the cloud. Each creature and object under the cloud takes a d6 acid damage. There is no save.
8d6?
No, just everybody takes 1 point of acid damage initially.
Can I
Does
dispel
it count if
the...
I'm underneath this tree?
Sure. Yeah, the tree gives you cover.
Hooray.
Can I dispel
Do
that
I-
spell?
Do I take the acid damage?
It's a 9th level spell. DC would be real hard. Yes. Yes, as an elemental, you take 1 point of acid damage.
Does my elemental take it since he's up there?
Yeah, I marked it. And Orin here, I'll toggle him down a point. And Ulrig, I'll mark her as -1. I rolled minimum damage. Taurus, not resistant to acid. Take him down a pip. Give Sia 1 point of damage. 1 point for Gramorn. Everybody burns. Acid rain begins to fall. Just wait until round 3.
This is just like Nibone.
Let's see. What's 80 and 170? 250. He is 250 feet up.
Oh, he's flying. Wait, the Drake is flying further away?
Yep, he's way, way high up into the air, flying in this enormous cloud that he's summoned. This huge air spell. It's crackling with lightning and raining acid rain, blowing powerful winds in a giant vortex. Yeah, doing 140 damage to it really pissed it off. And it's a hungry beast. Morg, you can tell it was biting you out of hunger, taking big hungry gulps.
And eat my air fist.
So Morg, turn 2, flying up.
Yep. I dash up again. How fast is the air Drake flying per turn?
He's going up 80 feet.
80 feet a turn? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so now I am... How far away from the cliff am I? I'm...
15 feet.
From the top of the cliff?
No. I was thinking horizontally. Vertically, if it's a 500-foot drop minus 360, you're 140 feet down from the plateau here.
Okay.
So you could get up and land on it on your next turn, or continue straight up if you wanted. But yeah, I think that's probably a good place to cut off 12-11.
Yeah.
And we'll be at the top of the initiative order, so Skywill can start it off when we come back.
Okay.
Alright, can you pack up the table?
Yeah, I'll do
Well, wait. If I'm gonna start off, can we just do my turn right away?
it. No.
I won't be there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I probably won't be able to attack anyway, because I'll just do like a blow attack or something.
Okay, I'll roll it for you next week if you want.
Very good. Okay.
Alright, table's packed, and thanks for watching out there in Twitch land. I'm going to end the stream there.